Hello and welcome to the Inferno Gaming Podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, and all other major platforms. If you are watching this video version on YouTube, make sure you like and comment.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of the Infernal Gaming Podcast. I got a special one for y'all tonight, man. This is a super duper special dream, man. This is like a special edition podcast right here, almost. Yeah, I mean, because this podcast is a long time coming, man. I think we've been talking about this podcast for maybe like 2 years, 40 episodes. I've been wanting to do this COD pod, and that's what we call it, the COD pod. This is a COD fucking podcast. This whole podcast, we talking Call of Duty. We talking the rise and the fall of Call of Duty all in one episode. And I had to bring some guests with me, man. My boy Eknight is not here with me. He's actually streaming right now on twitch.tv slash goddamn Eknight117. I mean, so go check him out. I almost said BLAZEDxENFERNO, but that's me. That's me. You can check me out on Twitch. I just ended my stream to do this podcast. I mean, at twitch.tv slash BLAZExENFERNO. You already know. No more shameless plugs, because I got to plug 3 people. I got to plug 3 people. Technically 4, but we just got one person who's just kind of here vibing, listening, and going to be giving us her input via text. And that is my boy King 7, man. Shout out. But for my 3 guests of this podcast, I'm going to start with somebody that y'all may already know. You know what I mean? My boy Black Kings. You know what I mean? 97 in this bitch. Y'all know him. We did a podcast together a while back. Talked about some mental health stuff. He was present for that. And now he's here to talk Call of Duty, man. So, you know what I mean? Black Kings, fuck goddamn. Shout out Black you got Black Kings in this bitch. Shout out your socials. Do whatever you do, man.
Yo, yeah, it's your name. It's your boy Black, man. Black Kings on Instagram is actually Black Kings HD. If you want to know, the HD is my initials. I'm not going to say my full name, so fuck that. But yeah, and on my gaming Instagram is Black Kings 91, and my Twitch is on twitch.tv slash Black Kings 91. And yeah, man, I'm a clothing designer slash gamer, and a world traveler. And like yeah, like he said, I'm back, man. I'm super happy to be back, man. This is my boy, man. And like you said, it's a long time coming. That other podcast was real fun, so I was really, really happy to be on this one. So let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And for my second guest, this has been a long time coming. This is a Call of Duty. He not really a pro, though. I'm better than him in a sense. He just knows a lot more of the uh uh tourney side, I guess you could say, the tournament side, the professional, the league side of Call of Duty. It's my boy, my son. Y'all know him as my son, Alter, man. Go shout out your shit, man.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alter here. Technically not his son, but yeah, I pretty much am the person who watches the competitive side of things from the outside perspective of seeing the Twitter, the Reddit reports of what's going on, the rumors, prize pool monies, what tournaments are coming up later, or future competitive side of things for Call of Duty. For my socials, I pretty much have on TikTok and Instagram, it's CJCX Unknown. I am a bodybuilder and powerlifter and also a runner as well as my hobbies, but I grew up playing Call of Duty since I was a little kid and I fell in love with the game since watching MLG like 2010 Anaheim back in the day. But yeah, it's good to be on that podcast, man. It's about time.
Hell yeah, man. This is a long time coming. And for my last guest, certainly not least, I mean, because I owe him a shout out anyway, because he redeemed in my chat on twitch.tv slash BLAZExENFERNO. He redeemed my shout out on the podcast. And I told that motherfucker, instead of that, how about you just come on the podcast? You know what I mean? Instead of a shout out, how about you become a guest on a podcast? And here he is. He changed his name. Some of y'all may know him as Rican Pride, but he now goes by the name Zaffer, man. It's like Zephyr, but Za, like weed, like Za. That shit crazy, ain't it? Shout out my boy Zaffer, man. Plug your stuff in, man. Talk to the, the people, man. Do your thing.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zafar, aka known as Rican Pride. Before I know y'all seen me around. I'm a diehard Call of Duty fan. Been around since OG Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Love the game. I just want to say I appreciate you, Blaze, for bringing me on the podcast. And I'm glad. It's an honor to be here. Honestly, I appreciate that, man.
I mean, the honor is all mine, man. Real shit, man. To have all of y'all here and finally get this thing going is insane, man. So let's not hold the people up. Let's jump right into this shit, man. So, as the time of recording, we are at season 4 of Black Ops 6. And I think we can all agree. I think everybody in this room can agree. And if you've seen the rants on my stream, y'all know Black Ops 6 is in a shitty situation. I'm not even going to sugarcoat. It's bad right now. Black Ops 6 is at the worst it's ever been. Now, if we go back about 10 episodes of the podcast, right, for our end of the year podcast of 2024, I put Black Ops 6 in my top 5 games of last year because technically it dropped last year, even though it doesn't get its full steam until this year. It sucks to say it like this, but base game Black Ops 6 was very good. It was very good. Literally before season 1, they call it like the season 0 update. It was the best it ever was. Like I said, I still stand on that. It was a 10 out of 10 game. I think we can all agree for the people that, I mean, except for, of course, now I want to tell y'all this too. I know I'm giving y'all a lot of information, but just bear with me. You know, I got ADHD. Y'all know I be doing this shit. I brought these guests on because each one of us has a different perspective on Call of Duty. So I got somebody who's kind of like a casual, comes home from work, plays Call of Duty in his spare time, doesn't really do too much with it content wise, doesn't do anything with it. That's my boy Zaffer. And we got Alter, like I said, more of the competitive side. Been following it, watching it, playing it for years. And then I got my boy Black. Y'all know my boy Black. He fucking hates Call of Duty. He's always in my chat talking about, yo, fuck this game, delete this game. So that's why I got these people here. And I think all of us give a different perspective because, again, I'm the streamer. I stream the game. So I also have my own perspective of it. But with all that being said, like I said, Black Ops 6 being in the shitty situation that it's in, because like I said, I'm not sugarcoating. I mean, this is by far the worst it has ever been. And I'm gonna start with you, Alter. Go in. Tell the people how you feel about Black Ops 6 now, because I think again we can all agree that when Black Ops 6 first came out, it was a solid game. You know what I mean? It may not be a 10 like I glazed it, but we can say is probably around that 9, 8.5. You know what I mean? Realm, right? I think we can all agree on that.
I think we all
It was like
agree
a
to that.
7 for me, but it was still fun.
I couldn't
Right.
agree if I got 9.
Okay.
I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10 for the early part of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with you, Alter. How do you feel about Black Ops 6 now, season 4? How do you feel about it right now?
Where do I even start with this? It's a lot to even like try to grasp or even explain how to say the game is right now, because this game is really in the gutters right now. I feel like COD is kind of losing its identity crisis with not only just for the pub part, the zombies, the Warzone community, and also the competitive side of everything. The whole bundle skins right now is kind of like oversaturating with what's going on in this game. I feel like they're focused more on that part versus fixing the game, fixing patch notes they need to get work on, a better anti-cheat as well. If you look at compared to Fortnite, for example, their anti-cheat runs very clear that they can handle the cheater situation versus how Call of Duty was during the first day. Wasn't too many cheaters, but as soon as season 1 kicks off, you start to realize that there were people be cheating either in not only in the PC side of the game, but also on the console side as well.
Yeah, man. Like, even from your perspective, right? Because you're a ranked player. My man is hard
Mhm.
stuck platinum or diamond. I think diamond, right? You stuck diamond.
Season 0, I was Diamond 3, almost hit Crim 1, but after that, I feel like the game just went downhill after that. It was something about like the hidden MMR gap or the SR, something must have
Yeah.
happened, but I don't know, man. Like, I tried to give this game some more leeway, some more grace to it, but it's a lot to deal with. I've solo queue, I played with some of my former competitive teammates, we've done challengers together. Well, almost hit the challenger scene, by the way, not actually on challengers. I've even had my duo, my longtime friend that I played COD that originally got me into COD in the first place. We've talked about it off and on about what's going on with the game. How do we feel? We've even taken breaks before from not even playing Modern Warfare 3. I played Modern Warfare 2, played Modern Warfare 2019, missed out on IW. By the way, I don't miss that game at all because that was like the start of it all and World War II. My little hot take. But yeah, what do I think was gonna happen now with season 5? They're probably just gonna add more new guns. I don't know if they're gonna work on patch notes. I feel like they're pretty much already starting the process of working on Black Ops 7, which is supposed to be later down the line, I guess in the fall or winter, whenever they decide to drop it.
Right, yeah, because we always say, man, and I'm gonna get that out the way too. We always say with these Call of Duties, once they announce the next game, the current game is effectively dead. And I've been saying this since Modern Warfare 2, maybe even I probably noticed it way before then, but I think Modern Warfare 2, like it was really felt like it felt like what, like season 3, season 4 of that game, it was just effectively dead. Like everybody was waiting for Modern Warfare 3. Um, with this game, I think the only difference is since they've only given us a teaser, they haven't shown us anything yet. There's no pre-orders available yet. There's nothing that you can do um, with Black Ops 7. That's the only reason why Black Ops 6 is getting the love that it's getting. And it's not getting good love. It's getting stupid bundles and shit, which we'll talk about later. Black, I need
Yes,
you to go the fuck in right now because you're the residential Call of Duty hater. So what I need you to do is wake the people up and talk your shit. So from
I'm
a
going.
person who's not playing the game, for somebody who's not playing the game actively as much as me, Alter, and Zafir, how do you feel?
Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like I hate the game or anything like that. It's just I feel like they just don't give a fuck about the players, like any of the player bases. And I understand that certain things are in place for people that's been playing the game forever. Because I'm kind of a new Call of Duty head. Like I've never played like Black Ops back in the day or anything like that. Like I didn't start playing until Vanguard, so like I don't really have like a super huge opinion. But like when you play a game, especially with your friends, you want to have fun, and I feel like they sometimes they take the funness out of the game because of the cheaters, and then like even past that, like when you talk about the shop and stuff like that, I feel like they're just out of tune with the game. Like they just right now it's just more about the money. Like they're super money hungry, so it's more about making money rather than making the game more fun and like more enjoyable for the players. So I think that's where my beef comes from. Like when you create and like it's gaming is an art form. Like creating games is an art form, and when you take advantage of that and start taking advantage of the people that's essentially keeping food on your table, like it bothers me. Like you feel me? So that's why I always talk so much shit about it. But like I love the zombies. Like don't give like that's why I play the game. Like I love the zombies and like zombies has always been like a great thing for me, like a big part of my gaming. But like even with the zombies, like they don't even show zombies any love anymore. Like they'll add things or whatever, like and put these little Easter eggs, but it's just like is I can't really explain it. It's just it's no
The
depth
lack
anymore.
of love, the lack of love.
Yeah.
That because that's what it is. It's felt throughout every part of Call of Duty, whether it's Warzone, even the campaign, the multiplayer. Just the lack of love is definitely you feel it. You feel like with these newer maps, not while they are good, because I do disagree on one thing. I feel like with zombies, especially with this Call of Duty, they've been doing pretty good.
Nah,
And
the
I'm not even
maps
a
and
zombie
stuff are
player.
great. Like don't get me that shit is great, but it's no depth in it like
Yeah,
anymore.
like
Like
none of those maps are gonna ever be Terminal from back in the day, or fucking even like Shadows of Evil or anything like that. Like in 5 years, we're never gonna be sitting here like, damn, I want to play Terminus, or I want to play the Tomb or something like that. I
Yeah.
mean, I understand what you're saying on that front, man. Trust me. Like, I think that's felt by everybody. Like, whereas I think Zombies is probably the Zombies player's been getting all the love this year. I do agree with what you said, man. And then yeah, man, I think that was good to shed some light too. Like, you know, I say it all the time. Like, that's why I don't play Apex anymore. I don't play Destiny anymore. You gotta love something sometimes enough to be like, that's enough. Like, I'm done getting fucked, and I'm done spending money and my time on things to just put it down. And like, that's how I feel about Destiny. Even though I've been struggling this whole week to not buy the new expansion. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, like, I love that game, but I love it enough to put it down and stop playing, man. Like, it's enough is enough. Same thing with Apex. Enough is enough. And I think for me, I've kind of almost hit that spot in Call of Duty, but like, we'll talk about that later on in the podcast as well. But I want to get Zafir's opinions on how he feels, because Zaf's one of those people who've been playing literally COD with me every fucking time I get on. He's there. He's there every time I play. So he's been there with me since day one when the game dropped to now. So I really want to get your opinions. How do you feel as somebody who's put a lot of time into multiplayer? And tell us your Zombies experience too, because I know you be doing that shit on the side. I don't touch that shit. That shit for kids.
Hold on, for kids it's crazy, but I mean, you gonna be a kid next season.
Yeah, if y'all see me playing Zombies next season, because I told this man I'll play some Zombies, man.
Hey, appreciate
ahead, man.
that. Personally, I feel like the game is just dead. The anti-cheat is trash. They really, I think, honestly, COD's making money out of their anti-cheats, bro. You can ban somebody, and 10 minutes later, he's logged into a different account doing the same thing. That pisses me off. You wasn't able to do that in Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. It actually felt, you actually had to be a shooter. Now anybody's a shooter because you have the cheat system. And that's really for multiplayer. As of Zombies, Zombies been pretty all right this year. Zombies, I have not that many complaints, but I do agree with Black. There's not enough playback ability. Like, I'm not going to be saying in a couple years that I want to play Terminus, or I want to go back and play this, or I want to go back and play that. Like, it's not like Kino the Turton from Black Ops 1. It's not the same. The lack of love, yes, you're talking about it. It's real. It's real. And like you say, it's something that you say all the time. The store works. The store has no problem. You'll never have a problem spending money at the store. But you can't fix every other problem that the game has. But you could take people money in 2 seconds.
Man. Shit's crazy.
Like, why don't you focus on the player base? Why don't you give the people what they want? That's who brings you your money. Like Black says, that's the people who put food on your table. It's ridiculous. Yeah, now, and as a casual player, bro, sometimes I'll be honest, I don't want to touch duty. That's why I have Elden Ring. That's why we have Ready or Not. That's why you have all these different games. Sometimes duty, it's like, I don't even want to play this no more. It's not fun. I don't want to feel like I have to try hard every game to at least make it positive.
Yeah, man.
Like, why do I have to do that? Why can't I just shoot just to shoot? If I want to pull out a pistol and run around and have fun with the guys, why can't I do that? Why do I always have to be a shooter? Why do I always have to be locked in? Why do I always have to be trying too much?
Yeah, bro. Shit's crazy, honestly, man. Shit's crazy. Nah, man, I agree, man. So that kind of takes us into the first part of this podcast, which is, we're going to get it out the way, because I know everybody talks about it. Every YouTube video you see on Call of Duty, they always bring up one thing. They always talk about it. I feel like it's something that I'm going to be very honest about, and I think this is a good time for everybody to kind of just be real with themselves. We're going to talk about skill-based matchmaking, because I think we've all kind of said it in our own different ways. Skill-based matchmaking is not good. It is not good because for somebody like Black, right, who plays with somebody like me who is a higher skill level than him, right? When he comes into my lobbies, which is supposed to be matched to my skill, you know what I mean? He's not having a good time. So I
Hell,
think
and I'm just
skill-based,
murder.
yeah, man. I think skill-based matchmaking, like, and this has been confirmed, bro, because it's like I've literally seen this man like be like, yo, I'm tired of playing in your lobbies. He'll leave. And I'm talking about he went like fucking 5-15, and in his lobbies, he's going 30 and fucking 10. So you skill-based matchmaking is a curse in the social aspect because again, I think the thing a lot of people don't understand with Call of Duty is it is a social game. This is one of and I think this is the reason why I play as much as I do on stream and as much as I do play it because it is so accessible. You can play it on your Xbox, you can play it on your PlayStation, you can play it on your PC. Shit, that shit might come out to the Switch too. We don't know. I'm telling you, Call of Duty is just accessible. And then you got Warzone, which is a free component that you can play with people who don't want to spend any money or don't have Game Pass to play the game. You know what I mean? I think Call of Duty is just so accessible. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with like a Fortnite. Like Fortnite is just extremely accessible because it's on everything. You can literally play it on your mobile phone, and they made a mode specifically for mobile players. Like
And that's
that's how
something
you
I can
know.
say is very beautiful about the game. Like even they
Yeah,
even have
man.
cross save from different platforms. Like I can play on my PlayStation and still go on my Xbox and
Hmm.
still play on the same. I love that shit, bro. That's just amazing.
Yeah, man. And I think for a game that's as social as Call of Duty, we don't need anything that's gonna stop the fun from being had. Like now, let me share my feelings towards skill based matchmakers. I'm gonna kind of lead the conversation with this one. And I kind of want y'all to chime in and tell me how y'all feel. I'm one of those people who I'm always kind of like fuck skill based matchmaking. I hate it. And I don't like it because again, like I said, it ruins the social aspect. But in that same way, sometimes I feel like skill based matchmaking is like a necessary evil. It's almost like it's something that we hate, but I feel like if we didn't have it, we would hate it even more. Because the way I'm gonna lead this conversation was this, right? The biggest problem I have with the Call of Duty player base is that everybody thinks they're fucking the next professional player. You know what I mean, it doesn't matter if you're the casual guy at home playing on a 55-inch TV. No shade to you, Zah. No shade at all. I'm just being
That's
honest.
crazy.
You know what I mean? Or you got somebody who's playing on a fucking Benjay, fucking thin as fuck, 360 hertz monitor. Trying his ass off. I think the problem with Call of Duty is it's like the only game that everybody feels they're good at and nobody's being real with themselves. Like, yo, I'm kind of ass, bro. Like, I'm not as good as I think that I fucking am. Because this is the thing I'm gonna say about Black Ops 6. I really thought that Omni movement was going to change the skill gap. I really thought that Omni movement was going to be this new thing that every player was going to have to find a way to master in order to even be great at Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like I think if you mastered Omni movement, you're gonna be the best player in the lobby, but it's not the case because there's a lot of manipulation that happens with skill-based matchmaking. Like, man, there's a lot. And it's like you almost read it. Like we say it all the time. Like, yo, if we just get the slamming for like 3, 4, 5, 6 matches, now it's about to put us in that match that's gonna humble the shit out of us. And now we're gonna get stomped because now our MMR or our skill based, matchmaking number, which is what your MMR is, it's hidden from you, by the way. You can request it though, but you shoot your MMR so fucking high to the ceiling that now it thinks you're fucking, LA Thieves and need to be playing against fucking Vancouver Surge every fucking game. You know what I mean? It's crazy how it works, man. It's like it almost just works against you. Like, I'm not saying I want to be in a lobby with straight shitters. Like, that's not fun when you're just slamming and these kids are just like fucking bots. They're just sliding into rooms with no awareness and you're just popping the shit out of them. Yeah, I mean, I do want to challenge, but I do think skill-based matchmaking, especially in this Call of Duty, is so manipulated. It is crazy, bro. It is fucking insane. And you hear us say it all the time. You feel like you've been nerfed. We always say that on stream. I've been nerfed. I've been nerfed. Yeah, I've been nerfed. Because it's like nothing has changed from your last 10-minute match to this match. But now all of a sudden I can't shoot straight, can't aim. I'm shooting all my shots, and I'm fucking not killing this man. I was frying him in 4 rounds. Now it's taking me 6 or 7. It's like, yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of manipulation in that. A lot of people say it's the packet loss issue that's been a problem since fucking back when we were kids playing on the 360. So I don't know why they have never fixed that problem. Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of got to go back to the player dedicated servers thing, because this whole like, all right, everybody's playing on this server, everybody's locked in on this server, really affects the feeling. Because if you literally like watch some of your kill cams that you know, like, yo, I fried that guy, you watch the kill cam, you will see literally on their screen you never even shot your fucking gun. You know what I mean? You'll walk into a room, shoot that motherfucker, and die somehow, and you watch the kill cam, and you never even hit that man. You never even shot your gun. It's crazy, man. So there's a lot of things that kind of go against you with skill-based matchmaking. But the crazy thing is, sometimes I feel like it's a necessary evil. I feel like it's one of those things. If we went back to the back in the day lobbies where it was just like, you know, everybody stayed connected. You know, nobody left afterwards. You can run it back. It will be fun until you slam that team 5, 6 times, and now they're leaving out. And then they've been searching for another game, so it just puts them right back in your lobby, which is a problem that still happens in there. You can back the fuck out like, I'm getting slammed, get the fuck out of here. You'll back up, re-queue for another game, and you'll go right back into the game you just left. So it's like this weird evil that I can't say I like it, and I can't say I hate it, man, because I feel like it's just necessary, bro. It's just at
It
this
sounds
point,
like it needs to be balanced more.
yeah, it
It needs a
definitely
little
needs to
bit more
be.
balance.
Yeah, and so get into that, Ultra. Like, what do you think they could do to kind of fix skill based matchmaking? And what are your thoughts on skill based matchmaking? Let's start with that.
Okay, so we're being real about the whole SBMM, the MMR. We need to get rid of this. I know it's a big controversial hot take. I've seen TikTok, I've seen Reddit, I've seen people take it to Twitter, even on YouTube or Instagram, that people are, bitching, complaining about the whole skill gap thing. Trust me, I'm one of those people that are part of that, and I agree to the term about that. We do need to get rid of the hidden MMR, the SBML. We need to go back to how COD used to be back in the day. For people who are like in our age gap of like in 20s or 30s or 40s, you know how old COD used to run back in the day. We used to be able to re-queue back up in the lobbies. You used to be able to talk, some shit to people that used to shit on one person. You used to drop like 100 kills or high kill games, and you get the biggest dope check you can get out of that. Nowadays, it's like, we can't do that anymore. Even if we curse or say some crazy outlandish things, you're just going to get shadow banned. And it's like, what do you do about that? But we can't get rid of the anti-cheats and the problems. That's my biggest concern about how COD is right now. We fell from grace of how COD used to be, from the Cold War days of COD 5 to the greatest Mount Rushmores that people can debate about this still to this day, that, Modern Warfare 3 to the OG ones back in the day, even Black Ops 1 through Black Ops 2, even potentially Black Ops 4. I know some people have a lot of bit of hate for, the IW, the World War II, the Ghost days, and possibly the Advanced Warfare days, but everything was more skill gapped out. You either have a gunny on you or you actually have IQ and you know the game. Nowadays, at this point, you need to have both to play this game. The Omni movement is, to me, it's like a little extra grain of salt. The little extra, oomph that they needed in the game. Compared to, like, say, for Halo, for instance, you have to have a bigger IQ in that game and how they run theirs very smoothly on that side of things. For COD, my issue is that the developers, we've had 3 developers, mind you, 3 developers in this game that worked on it. How is this the biggest downfall you had? You hyped this game up, you brought back Prestige, the iconic emblems from all the games that we played from past generations of COD, from the Xbox 360 days to the PS3 days to now we're on Xbox Ones and PS5s and people transitioning to PC, you know? We kind of fell from grace now, man. They need to reevaluate how they need to do things instead of just, catering towards the little kids or something. Like, I know that there's 9 to 5s out here, man. No one's like big streamer like a Tim the Tap Man, a Scump, or a Zuma, an Octane, or Nade Shot, for instance. Like, we don't have the luxury of doing that type of thing. But we, as gamers out here, we're asking for the little things that just need to get fixed in the game. And that's to just get rid of skill-based matchmaking, have a better anti-cheat. I know they have the money for it. This is a let me remind you, multi-million-dollar company, by the way, that has been running this game for God knows how long. And there's nothing you can do about it. I feel like they're just nitpicky, or just someone or something, the higher ups over there are just not helping us out to make COD great again, you know? We need to go back to that state of the flow of the game, man. Like, no more these bundle skins, these celebrity skins, these, you know, deaf little kills that whenever we die we get exploded, or, confetti type thing. Like, we need to go back to the default characters, man. Like, camo skins will be cool. Like, you used to be able to buy camos like for 15 or 20 bucks. If you remember on, Xbox game stores, like, you used to be hyped to buy skins that you like the bacon skin, the tiger skin, or like
Preach, my
competitive
brother,
skins
preach.
for, your favorite team that you like, for like the Optic, the FaZe, the EGs, the TKs, the Gen Gs, man. Like, we need to go back to basic, simple things. Let's not be extra, man. Like, everything just needs a factory reset. Like, they need to reevaluate and figure out what is COD is, what's the true identity, and not just try to be like a Fortnite, a PUBG, a crazy Battle BR, because I feel like we're going in that direction instead of, how it
Yeah,
used to
man.
be.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely going in that direction. Nostalgia baiting though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. It's every year. Remember this character from back in the day. He's back in this. It's like, bro, like, come on, man. Like,
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 why the
I
fuck do
sound
they
like an
got a
old man.
Seth Rogen skin?
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Like,
You
Nah,
gotta
but
do that.
even with that, like the Beavis and Butthead makes no sense, bro. Why are you introducing things that have nothing to do with the timeline of the game? I think the timeline of the game was like 1990,
It's like
91.
1990, 1991. Yeah, the
So,
shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
so why are you bringing 2020 or 2018 things into the game when it has nothing to do with it? Go back to that
Mm-hmm.
era. Find something again, Call of Duty related, not no freaking cartoons, bro. I feel like I'm playing a little kid's game. But then I
Nah,
gotta
facts.
but then I gotta try hard because my the SBMM is gonna put me with people levels above me so I can get stomped.
Yeah, man. So it can give you that. It's like we talk about it all the time too. Like Call of Duty is one of those games like you literally play just to get your dopamine high real quick. Like play it, you play a couple games, you tweak out real fast, you hit a cool clip, and then you get that little dope check you need. You know what I mean? Like Alter said. And then, like I said, after 3-4 games of you doing that, they gotta cut your dopamine the fuck off, cut your shit off. So then you go and chasing it again. You know what I mean? That's basically what they're doing to you, man. And once you understand that, and I've been telling people that, once you learn to understand that, like Call of Duty's kind of just manipulating the fun that you have, it kind of just sucks the fun out of the game altogether. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I just feel like I'm not enjoying myself, you know what I mean, like I used to with COD anymore. It's like I used to love making Call of Duty content, and like, I make a lot of reels and stuff like that off of Call of Duty until I realized, like, and this is not to shit on anybody's content except for one person, but I ain't going to speak that. Just one person. You know what I mean?
No names
But
need to
like,
be said. We
yeah,
already
no
know
names
so.
need to be said. He knows he is. But it's like
You know.
I think Call of Duty content is
What?
so fucking easy to make. It kind of almost makes itself, because it's like with this Call of Duty, I feel like it's so easy to play. Like it is, like no bullshit. I'm not gonna say anybody's names, and there's no shade to this individual that I'm talking to. I've seen some of the most shit players that I've ever seen stream Call of Duty go crazy on this COD. Like they're going crazy on this thing. And it's just because I think like where we thought Omni movement was gonna, change the skill gap. SBMM is so fucking hard in this game that's like if you're just fucking ass, it will link you up with the worst players of all time. So you'll just think you're fucking nice. And I think again, that's the problem with Call of Duty. Everybody fucking thinks they're fucking scrappy, or they fucking think they're fucking simping shit like that. Like you are not that good, bro. And it's like you gotta like check yourself sometimes because you get so much dopamine and you get the going. It's like, bro, I'm really him, man. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm dropping 44 in a fucking, a TDM match. Like, I'm really fucking him. Where I drop 100 kills in a fucking hardpoint match, I'm really him. Until you get that game where they nerf you, they bring you down, or they bring you up with more high skilled players, and you just get shit on. And then that dope is gone. So now it's like, fuck, I need that high again, and you chase it again. That's skill-based matchmaking, man. And that's what I hate about it. And I think the solution, it's crazy I'm saying this because no bullshit on everything. We've been saying this on stream, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I literally just watched a video the other day, and the dude said the same thing I'm about to say. So if it feels like I'm taking from somebody, I'm not. I literally said this. I don't know if I said it first, but I know I said this. And it's just like, we see that Call of Duty's about to take the Fortnite route. Everybody sees it. It's right there. You see the skins, you see everything they're doing, and now they've started to introduce in Warzone casual playlists with bots. You know what I mean? Where you can just get in there. There's literally like 6 or 7 real players, and everybody else is a bot. So you can just get your easy dope check in there. You know what I mean? It's easy as fuck. And for the people who are saying, "Oh, I don't play that shit," listen, dog. Everybody I know is playing fucking casuals, dog. I'm sorry to say it to you. I jump in casuals from time to time to warm up. Everybody plays casuals, dog. There's not these fucking. The crazy thing is, COD is so good at it knows you. It understands its player base, and it manipulates its player base so well that they make like I've no bullshit. I've seen TTVers. I've seen, plat players, crim players, iridescent players in casual lobbies, dog. Everybody's playing casual, bro. So if you think you're better than somebody else because you don't play casual, stop it, bro. Because these content creators are going into casuals to make their content now because it is that easy now. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the only reason I don't play Warzone and I don't post Warzone clips because there's no way to see if the shit's fugazi. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You literally never know now. Somebody can show you a clip of them literally destroying 20 people in a row. There's no way to tell if those people are fucking bots or not, unless you put the little kill cam in your video and shit like that. Other than that, most people are grinding their content in casuals, dog. I'm sorry. I've seen some YouTubers do it. I know some people that, circles I frequent do it. Everybody's doing it. And I'm going to keep it real with you. That shit's coming to multiplayer soon. And when it does, that's when the real fugazi shit is going to happen, bro. But I do think that casuals is something that Call of Duty needs. But I think they need to regulate it and control it a little better. Like, there's no reason why a player like me should be able to play in casuals. But at the same time, you don't want to stop people from playing casuals because if I got to get on regular and sweat all the fucking time, I'm not having any fun and I'm dropping your game. So it's like, how do you regulate that? You know what I mean? Because most people want to play casual and do play casual because be honest with yourselves. Be honest. I mean, and I'm talking to the listener of this podcast. Be honest with yourself. You're playing casuals because you don't want to go into regular and get stomped and not get fucking 10, 15 kills. You know what I mean? Because when you get 10, 15, 20 kills in a resurgence match that's all real players, you really worked hard for that shit. And to do that shit every fucking game is kind of tough, dog. It's kind of tough. I ain't gonna cap. It's kind of tough. But in a casual lobby, you could drop 30-something kills, 40-something kills like it's nothing. What crazy drop like 37 the other night like it's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
pushing everything Come
Yeah,
on,
you can
people got
push everything. Yeah.
people got to stop it because I'll be the first one to say it. Shit, I level up my weapons there. It's the easiest place to pop a double XP and level up your weapons. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why
I
wouldn't
agree.
you? You can pop a double XP on the battle pass and cook the battle pass in nothing. Why? Because
Yep.
you sitting here with sub 20 kills, X amount of damage. If you go for the XP crates, come on, like that's XP built plus Warzone has a 30% on top of the XP. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta
Yep.
stop capping, bro, because even the best players do it.
Yeah, man. Because
Damn
I'm,
right.
oh, you can see it. The Fugazi be crazy with niggas. I've been watching so many like reels and TikToks. These motherfuckers, they'll slide in the room, but melt the whole fucking room, but not one of those people shot back at him. Like you're in a bot lobby, bro. Like chill. Like just
Mind if
Right.
I add something on
just
that
keep
as
it
well?
real, man. Just keep it the fuck P. Because I'm telling you, if you get in my lobbies, and I always say this when I watch those clips, my lobbies, my players aren't doing that. My players aren't doing that. The people I'm going up against, my opponents, are not playing like that. My teammate might be playing like that. I'm not playing like that. But best believe y'all got it. And that's the problem with the Call of Duty community. I feel like the dope has everybody just thinking that they're fucking him. And it's like, bro, it is okay to just be a casual Call of Duty player. And coming from the perspective of a streamer that streams this shit, farms content, all that good shit off of the game, I'm trying to tell you, there's nothing wrong with just being like, yo, I'm all right. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not the best player, but I can hold my own. I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm not going, top of the lobby every fucking game, but I'm going to try. You know what I mean? I'll be
Top
one that
three.
these days in my Call of Duty career, I kind of just want to fall back and chill and laugh and do some stupid shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to go hard every fucking game, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Before you
definitely
gotta
agree
say
with that,
something,
man.
Alter, let me say one thing
Go
and
ahead, man.
back to what you saying, bro, not to cut you off.
No,
But
go ahead.
most of these streamers too, you don't know if they cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you'll see a reel or a video and that gun don't move. You'll build the gun and it's recoil city. It's like, all right, so how do I know? One, that you not cheating, and two, that you not in bot lobby. Why do I even you understand? Why even try to make content if you're gonna do that? Even if you're gonna
Yeah,
cheat, come
man.
on, bro. Like
Yeah,
that takes the
man.
fun completely out the game, regardless. You always gonna win. Why, bro? What you really not that good that you gotta cheat to get somewhere? That's trash, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. People are like that though, man. It's crazy. And that kind of Alter, I'm gonna let you go. That kind of goes into our next topic. Go ahead, Alter. I think you were gonna say something.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with what you guys were saying pretty much overall about, the state of the content side of everything. I've had my fair share at being a content creator, doing Call of Duty as well. I've used to had a YouTube channel posting competitive things as well, and also I've done pub as well for content. I put my 2 cents in. I've kind of like took my foot off the gas pedal, stepped back from, doing COD content because no shade to anybody, but anytime you see like Warzone clips on, YouTube or TikTok, like, oh, this is the best build to blah blah blah, this and that. I'm like, this is copy and paste. Like, no one's original, no one's doing this and that. You go to the end or the beginning clip of like getting this build, and you see them like, oh, zero recoil, high damage games and high kills coming out on top. But like, if you go into a game, you do the exact same build, you play on Resurgence or for Dansk, man, it's like you're not gonna get the same output as like the streamers are. Your TPs, your Joe Woes, your Apathies out there, man. The Swags as well, for example. Not disrespecting any of them. I mad respect for all of them for pushing the content, live streaming either on YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok's now becoming like another pathway to multi-streaming, which that's another topic of a different story on another day about that. But I just feel like we're in this copy and paste where people are posting the exact same thing. Like, if you could go on someone's YouTube channel right now, compare it to someone else's YouTube channel, it's the exact same layout and format. Same gun, same specs, same format in the fucking beginning of their videos. Not even in the outros, just the beginning itself. Like showing like clips that they're in the game before the video even starts that, they just got like a crazy 3v1 or they just got a squad wipe going crazy saying that this is the best build I've ever made. Like, this is not original. We're at the point that it's copy and paste. I know it sounds repetitive and crazy out here. And like I said, not disrespecting anybody in the content creating side of Call of Duty, but we just need to be a little bit more original. Think outside the box, man. Like, it's not that hard, people. I know the big streamers, they got video editors that they're paying to actually make the content, but just be a little bit more original, people. Come on, man. It's not that hard to come up with a better idea for videos and content, man. That's all I got to say about that for Warzone. And I don't even play Warzone like that. I used to play back during, 2019 when the COVID era, pretty much. This was the beginning of what happened for COD right here. That Warzone was pretty much the saving grace, as, people want to call it, of saving COD. To me, I think it was and this is a hot take and a personal opinion I'm going to put on this one, and I feel like some people might not agree to this, but take it with a grain of salt, man, and I'm keeping it real on how I feel. But I feel like Warzone was the one to pretty much make a downfall for COD because they heavily targeted towards that community as well. Now, once they introduced the casual part for Warzone, like I said, bot lobbies, man. Once you jump into like rank or non-casual bot lobbies, man, like you can tell that who you're playing against. You're playing against good players, the TTVers, the former pros that are doing content created things, 5-sack or 4-sack in a Warzone game, but we're at this point that I don't even know how to even like phrase it or even talk about it anymore. That I've been around this game long enough to know that what I see in COD, and it's at the point where it's a little bit hard to like trying to save it and try to keep backing up. We're kind of divided right now in COD, where we have the zombie community, your syndicates, your Mr. Truffle Waffles, you have your pub players out here that will do the content creating side. We have the Oceans, the Pandas, the former people who are OGs who actually watched COD back in the day, the Phase Jebs. You also had the J Nasties, the Market J's out here, doing like crazy high damage kills that, they didn't have any issues with the whole SBMM or anything. The Warzone side of things, the Joes, the TPs, the Apties, I already said, and the Swags as well. It's just divided into 4 things. It's like an avatar thing that I kind of see it in my eyes or vision,
Yeah, nah, 100%. So before we close out this conversation, start to the next, because I agree with everything you say, but I do think we got to hold people responsible. We're going to get at that at the next one. But I'm going to ask y'all a question before we get into this next conversation. Would y'all be open to Call of Duty? Because it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's coming. Casual multiplayer playlist. You know what I mean? Like literally bots. And literally this other content creator said the same thing on Twitter and literally took the words out of my mouth. I didn't come up with this part, but he was saying like 3 real players on both teams and then 3 bots on both teams. How would y'all feel about that? Starting with you, Black.
I wouldn't care. To be honest, I wouldn't care. To be honest, like I think if that's what they want to do, then cool. I just think that it should be. I said then again, I can't even say that because you don't want content in any game to be like locked behind like any like time or like or you can only do this if you're like say for example the battle pass about to end, like it's the only way you can play this on type of mode or whatever. So like it's hard to say. Like I don't think I would mind too much, but
Okay. What about you, Zafir? Man, how would you feel about a casual multiplayer, 3 real players and 3 bots?
Personally, I think the game is cooked at that point. Why do you have to introduce casuals, and why can't you fix the problem? You're putting a band-aid over the problem. For what, bro? Like you're doing is giving people a quick alternative to forget about the issues that you have going on. That's it. That's really what it is. Why
that's
do
the thing too, right? Like it's just like if you want to do that, cool. At this point, like you're just telling us like Like you don't want to fix what we already complaining about. So like at this point, like you just said, like the shit's cooked. That's why I'm just like,
Yeah,
do I? Why
the
should I
game's
care?
dead. The game's dead at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna just
Spitting.
wait for 7. To be honest, I'll sit
Yeah.
here. Let's be real. There's a whole bunch of story mode games that are gonna come out that are really good. Come
Yeah,
on,
man.
like
It-
I'm pulling towards those versus COD. Why? Why? Because you can't. You're gonna if you introduce that, you're just putting a band-aid over the problem. It's not
Zah
fixing it.
spitting. He's spitting right now because he
You're not.
literally took the words out of my mouth because we already all know that the player base for COD is dying. The Black Ops 6 has and granted, Black Ops 6 is on Game Pass. So it's like for the player numbers to be as low as they are, for the queue times to be as long as they are, you could tell like this game is fucking dead, man. Like this game is dead, man. And to be honest with you, the only thing I disagree with Za is that I think casual multiplayer is going to be introduced in Black Ops 7. I think they already know the problem and they already know what's going to happen, and I think they're just going to ride this shit out into the end. Like we've got a lot of Black Ops 7 rumors that maybe we'll talk about later on, but like there's only one thing that I've seen that was rumored that could fix the franchise because it's gonna take more than one game. Like, I mean, you gotta think like if we want to go even back, right? I think, and I know Alter and some other people that listen to this podcast are gonna disagree, but Call of Duty Ghosts is what really made me kind of lose the love in the franchise. And then I think Infinite Warfare is what really killed it for me. You know what I mean? And then I think when like World War II came out, it was like, okay, like this is cool, but like Call of Duty's never gonna be peak again. And I think that's the thing is we're trying to like get back to that feeling of 15 years ago. And it's just like I don't think Call of Duty will never get there because of everything we're going to talk about on this podcast, especially this next topic, okay? Because we're going to dive right into it. I mean, this next topic we Alter brought up a bunch of streamers. He said the streamers, he doesn't want to shit on the streamers. I want to, because I think
Mm-hmm.
even myself, I think we're all accountable for the situation Call of Duty is in. And I can give you all the first example right off the bat, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm guilty of this, and I know other content creators are too. But we complain about the game so much, but we always playing it. And
I
then when that
got
new
you.
season drop, we giving them that $30 to get that black cell. We buying the skins and we're doing this and we're doing that. So we're telling you in one video, Call of Duty's dead, and then the next time you see us playing it, we're streaming it or we're buying something in it. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like streamers are the biggest problem for COD because I agree with both Yuza and Alter for what y'all said. Call of Duty's ruined because of the streamers, dog. And I think we all are part of the blame in that. We all literally every streamer, every person that turns on a console, loads up Call of Duty and goes live on either Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're streaming this shit is to, you're part of the problem, dog. And I think it's
Yep.
because again, we give you a video on YouTube. This game is dead. I hate it. And then the next day we're dropping a video on it, or we're telling you these are the best 5 attachments. Like I don't make that type of content anymore. I used to back in like the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 days because that was the content that was really booming. Was the hey, check out my Superior build or my Car 98 build or this, that, and the third. Those were the videos that was going crazy. But I feel like that was doing more damage to the community because now everybody's running the same 2 fucking guns. Like this season of Call of Duty has been the worst for Call of Duty because literally everybody's using one gun. And it was good for the first 2 weeks until the people who didn't spend any money on the battle pass to get the gun early got the gun. And I'm talking about the LC10. That shit shreds. That shit beats every gun in the game. It is insane how good of a gun that joint is. And this is coming from me, the streamer, telling you that gun is fucking crazy, dog.
It's
And
gonna
it's
get
like
nerfed.
it's
It
gonna
will.
get nerfed, obviously, but the problem is that again, they introduce these metas, you know what I mean, and they want everybody to play the same way when it's like, why can't we have somebody who wants to build like a M4, a dope M4 class and still compete? You know what I mean? Or somebody who wants to make a DM10 class and still compete. You can't compete with some of these guns because the meta is so strong in this game, especially in Black Ops 6. I think with last year's COD, you could kind of get away from playing like out of meta and stuff like that. Like the MCW was good all year round. It was good all year. Like you
I
could
can
pick
agree.
the MCW up and fry from season 1 all the way to season 6. But I feel like with this game, like the XM4 hasn't been good since the game dropped. They're trying to, I guess they're showing the Model L some love. I've been fucking around with that gun. That shit's all right. The Asvel dropped the fuck off. You know what I mean? The Krig was the best gun in the game, and then they nerfed the fuck out of that. The Ames, or the Ames, or whatever people call it, you know what I
My
mean?
baby.
That is the rank gun. That is the designated rifle for the CDL. And that gun is just so sometimes. But I think
Hey,
I like that gun because of the skill gap with it. Like, if you're nice with that gun and you can fry with that gun, the meta really doesn't affect it too much because it's kind of like in between being good and bad. Like it's like right there. It's like right there.
mind if I put something on that part?
And then you got the Jackal, you know what I mean, which has been fucking frying since the fucking beta. You know what I mean? And they've nerfed it, buffed it, nerfed it, buffed it, nerfed it, buffed it so many times. It's like they don't know what they want to do anymore. They want to direct you to the store, man. That's what they want you to do. And so you could almost see like when there's a popping bundle in the store and it's got like a gun in there, like the AK-47, you know they about to buff that shit because they want people to buy that AK-47 build. It's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. And
Mhm.
it's like I'm trying to tell y'all, we gotta hold the streamers accountable, bro. We got to. Because the streamers
We do.
are the problem. They're the ones they be they be fucking dope checking these little Timmies and these dickheads. They're thinking they're the nicest people in the world. You know what I mean? It's the reason why some of these people fucking live and breathe. We're gonna say it like that. I mean, some of these kids literally wake up, don't even wash their ass, get right on the fucking game, and grind all fucking day just to be fucking bottom tier challengers trash. Like it's so depressing of the state of Call of Duty. And we're not even talking about the professional part of it, but it's fucking sad. Like all around, it's ass, bro. It's all around dog shit. And I think like they've gotten away. Like Modern Warfare 2019 was like a reset. It was like almost like a reset for the franchise. And ever since they hit that reset button, it's like we thought they were gonna go instead of going right, they were gonna go left, and instead they just went right all over again. You know what I mean? Like y'all did this reset with World War II, and y'all just went to the right again. Y'all did this reset with Ghost, went all the way to the right again. And then we can't even talk about the games before them because they're all goaty. Black Ops 2 is goaty. Modern Warfare 3 is goaty. Modern Warfare 2 is the greatest Call of Duty of all time. Like
Preach
you
it.
you you cannot talk shit on the classics, even though I can tell y'all that they don't play well in today's because I've been trying to play like Black Ops 2 like off stream and shit like that. And it doesn't hold my attention that long. Like I really cannot play it that long because the game is so fucking old and just doesn't feel as good as like the new, more polished games are. The problem itself is just Activision, dog. The problem is Activision and the streamers, dog. And the streamers they gotta stop gassing people the fuck up, man. They got to, dog. And it's like, yo, Black, I want you to go in because I know you know some motherfucking Call of Duty streamers that's just like, you ain't gotta say no names, but you know I'm spitting. You know I'm spitting.
Yeah,
We're the
For
same
sure.
ones that's telling you the game is ass, but we on that joint.
on
We
that
on
shit
that
all
joint.
the time.
It's
Mhm.
crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, man.
And it's not just like I'm not even putting you out there, not just you, but it's everybody that I know that play Call of Duty that I know that stream. Every time I'm on that shit, it's just them talking shit about the game while playing it. And it's like, and then next thing you know, like 40 minutes later, they in the store. Like, yeah, I'm about to just try this out. Oh, I like this skin. Like, and that goes to the nostalgia big. And like, I don't know, man. I just feel like they just want your money and that's it.
Yeah, man, that's all it is, bro. It's that's all it is, man. They want to direct you to the store as much as they possibly can, man. How you feel about what I said, Alter, man? Was I spitting? Am I telling
No,
the truth?
you
Because I
definitely
know
were
you don't.
spitting.
I know you don't want to shit on the streamers and stuff like. But we gotta
No,
keep
no, no, no,
them.
no.
We gotta
Like,
hold them responsible because at the end of the day, the pros and the bigger Call of Duty streamers that have been in this sphere forever aren't even playing Call of Duty, bro. Like
you
they're
are
not.
right. That
They're playing CS:GO and Valorant and League of Legends. Like I can't remember the last time I seen Scump play Call of Duty or Nade Shot play Call of Duty. Like nobody's
mm-hmm.
playing Call of Duty anymore, man. But it's like you still got these little no-name fucking dickheads out here still trying to keep the game alive, still pushing the content. I'm saying this as I'm probably going to drop a Call of Duty reel tomorrow, but it's like dog, you know why I do it, and I have no shame in admitting it. Why I drop the Call of Duty content still? Because it makes itself, dog. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything but play the game. It is mindless content. It is literally dog shit, brain dead content. Like I'm literally telling you my formula. I do something on stream. I'm gonna clip that. That'll be a nice clip. I mean, 15, 20 seconds to waste somebody's time to get a like or two. You know what I mean? Until I get some content that I feel is, necessary to put up. And you can see the content that I put the effort into and the content that I don't. And most of it is the Call of Duty content. Because all I'm doing is showing you triple kills and quad kills that you can go and get yourself because the game is so fucking easy and brain dead and mindless. Like the game is fucking, it plays itself. Like Call of Duty, for the most part, generally plays itself until you get into that SBMM lobby and you got to really try. And again, the problem with COD now is the player base is so fucking dead now that we've noticed it on Fridays, Zah. Like we get on Friday, like we just got on this past Friday, and we were getting killed the first like 10 games. Like we
Yep.
couldn't do shit.
Preach it. You are not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
and
Go
that's the
ahead.
problem, bro.
Go ahead, man. Talk to him, man. Talk to him.
Talk it, man.
That's the problem, bro. Again, yes, we do need the whole streamers accountable, but I think we got to give the other streamers their flowers too because they stood on it. They stood on it. They're not
Man,
some of those that you said not playing it, but
yeah,
those
man.
you're right. But those there's people like Black, like Alter said, they play the game and they talk shit, but you see them. They'll sit there and easily play the game 10, 12, 24 hours. You understand?
Yeah,
But
man.
then want to come tell the people, oh, this is meta and you should try this, or I bought this skin and I
Yeah.
cannot be honest. Sometimes I feel like when you buy a skin, you get buffed.
Yeah, you
They're like,
do.
oh yeah,
You
you
do.
you got you put money into the game. I got you. I'll give you just a little buff so you can just
Yeah.
get your dopamine.
Yeah,
And the
you
worst part about buying stuff in the store too, man, like the my one, I think what fucked me up with the Call of Duty too, cause like when I first got into zombies, right? Remember when they dropped the fucking the Attack on Titan skins, and them
Yep,
shits was fire, and they
yep.
did not transfer to the next game, bro. I
Oh
was
man,
mad as
speak,
hell,
bro,
bro.
speak.
I
Because that's
was
one
mad
thing.
as hell.
Because that's one thing
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
agree on, bro. Why can't I keep everything that I bought? I put money into the old games. Why can't it transfer over? It's all the same platform. You're on the same game.
Yeah, man.
And that's the thing about that too, is that you put like almost like a grand into some of these skins out here. And like Blaze, you already noticed too from like last year, you had the Gundam Wing skin. You remember that.
Yeah, I got two Gundam skins on that joint. And I can
And
only
after
use
that,
them in Warzone now. I can only use them in Warzone. And then
yep, and you can't transfer the
the
clubs.
thing about skins though, the thing about skins, and like we talk about skins on the podcast all the time. I always say the problem with skins is the problem itself. Like they're only as good as for how new they are. Because once the next skin comes out, you aren't using that old skin anymore. Like I'm the type of player. Once the new skin comes out, I'm not even using the ones from last season or the season before that. So it's like again, the problem is in the skins itself. Like to kind of go into the Black Ops 7 conversation a little bit. One thing I will say is they've been talking about in Black Ops 7, they're gonna get rid of operator skins. There's gonna be no more operator skins. So you won't see the American Dad skins anymore or the Beavis and Butthead skins. You'll just see regular operators, from the Call of Duty franchise that you can play as. And
Thank
all they were
God.
going to do is gun skins. That was all they were going to do is gun skins. And I think gun skins are fine. I think that's a great cosmetic because Valorant does it. Valorant has literally it'll literally change the look, the way the gun shoots, the reload, everything. And I think that would be cool to have in Call of Duty. But what I don't like is this American Dad or this Beavis and Butthead where you don't understand the hitbox or the Terminator skin where the fucking hitbox is just completely broken. You know what I mean? Like it's insane what they do. And like Zah, you're absolutely right with the fucking you buy a skin, you get buff shit. Because I felt that shit. Because I haven't bought a lot of skins in Black Ops 6, but every time I did,
You fried.
I
You
was
fried.
going
Top of the
crazy.
leaderboard.
I was going crazy. So it's
You
just
did
like
your thing.
again, it just goes into our last conversation. You're gonna see this is gonna be a theme of this entire podcast, listener. You're gonna see that we're gonna kind of just talk in circles. Like one problem is just gonna take us to the beginning problem. Because at the end of the day, we say all this to say Call of Duty is still one of the best social games out there. Like for me, I just get off of work, and I want to play COD with the boys. We're gonna shoot the game up. Because that's how easy it is. You just turn the game on, you get the frying for a little bit, you get the fuck off. So it's like Call of Duty is a problem within itself. It's just the manipulation is the biggest problem, and the manipulation from the streamers is crazy, man. Like we got to start holding each other accountable, dog. Like I said, I gave y'all the game, dog. Y'all can stop liking my Call of Duty content if y'all want, but I'm gonna keep it real. It's up there because somebody's watching it, dog. Somebody's watching that shit. I drop that shit on TikTok or YouTube. Somebody's watching that shit, man. And that's the problem. Like if I could put a disclaimer on every Call of Duty video that I didn't put any effort into, people would still watch it. People would still be like, "Damn, you was frying, bro. Oh my god, you're going crazy." Like it's brain dead content, man. You know what I mean? I'd rather see somebody jumping in like PUBG and pull some crazy shit off in that game, then watch a motherfucker get what? Oh man, you just got 9 kills straight without dying in Call of Duty. Oh my god, like congratulations, man. Like, you know what I mean? Anybody can do that. Like I feel like I've literally watched the shittiest of shitty players go off in this Call of Duty. It's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard until again your games start getting manipulated. When they gotta check your dope levels, when they gotta, all right, that's too much dope for you. You know what I mean? Let me cut you off real quick so you'll do just one more game. Because that's the problem. The problem within itself is the manipulation, man. And the minute we understand and we stop being manipulated, because again, this goes into our next conversation. I mean, y'all can comment on the YouTube version if you listen to this podcast. I mean, on YouTube, and comment on it and tell us how you feel. But what the fuck else am I going to go play? X-Define? Oh, wait, X-Define's dead. Am I going to play Frag
Apex
Punk?
camp.
Frag Punk doesn't feel the same. Apex doesn't feel the same. Titanfall 2 is dead. They won't give us Titanfall 3. When am I supposed to go play?
There ain't no new Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield 2044 or 2042 was not that good. I think it's good now. It's decent, but it's not holding my retention as well as a game that just there. So it's like, what do we play, man? What do we play? Like, what do we play? If I want to fill that gap for Call of Duty, what am I going to go play? What other shooter can I go and play right now that gives me the same feeling as Call of Duty? Delta Force is a good competitor. I will say that because Delta Force comes to consoles and it's a free game, August 26th. It's a completely free game. I'll be streaming it all day that day. So y'all boys better have it downloaded and shit, because we'll be frying on that
Got
joint.
you. You know I'm always down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that shit.
Yeah, that shit gonna be
Yeah,
free to play, man.
I think
I
COD
mean,
will be gone by then, so I should be able to have more room in my computer
yeah,
by then.
COD will be fucking cooked by then, man. I think it's just COD is so bad right now, dog. Like
It's in the bad state.
it's bad, man. But it's like, what do we go and play, man? Like I don't like I can't play Halo Infinite because Halo Infinite is deader than Call of Duty. I tried to play Halo Infinite the other day. I waited fucking 6 minutes for a game, for a regular
That is
Team
true.
Slayer game. Like the game's dead, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Mind if I hop
And,
into this one real quick?
and what do y'all think the problem is? What do y'all think the genuine problem is? Like
I think
I can't wrap my brain around it because I don't understand. Like, I think we know the answer because we're saying the answer on this podcast. But then again, it's like, what do I go and play? X Defiant wasn't it. Unfortunately, X Defiant had great bones, but it was ran by the wrong company. That was Ubisoft. And Ubisoft didn't do shit to make me be like, damn, I want to spend money on this game. You know what I mean? It didn't do anything to make me want to spend money. There was no retention in that game. I just couldn't play it anymore, man. Like I played it for like a month or two, and I was like, yeah, like it took them 10 years to give us Team Deathmatch, which should have been in the game from the rip. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on, man? Like, talk to us, man. Tell us something, man. Tell us, what are we
hold
going to
on.
go play, man?
Let me go say something real quick. Sorry if I cut you off.
Yeah.
We're in the dry route right now. We're hitting this dry little spell that we're at right now, where games are kind of getting stale. We're at these points of a season where it's like, anytime we get a new game that comes out, right, it's pretty much considered the quote unquote the honeymoon phase to see how far we keep playing this game. That's where we're right now. X Defiant, it had potential. It flopped. I know. It's Ubisoft. What can you say about that? At the same time, inside sources that I've known from different podcasts I've also listened to as well. We had one former competitive pro player, a multi-time champion, by the way, by the name of Mr. Aches, aka Captain Price, that we call him, was in charge of X Defiant, and he was trying to make this the quote unquote, as he quoted it, the COD killer, pretty much trying to make this another competitive game. But the thing is this though, COD right now, it pretty much feels dead to me. I don't even think I can even keep playing this. Like, I play Fragpunk. I can barely play Halo from time to time without my game trying to crash or black screen. I don't know why is this happening. Apex, I pretty much met you through Apex a little bit. We talked about that before. We stopped playing this for a couple years now.
Yeah, that game's dead.
Pretty much pro players, non-pro players, they're all playing Counter-Strike. We all seen that, Nate Shot pretty much did like a case opening, like 100K case opening with like Trainwreck, Tim the Tap Man, or Odie Pixel, who's like the biggest top dog streamer in the Counter-Strike scene right there. Like, they're all spending money playing this game. We're in this dry spell where there's nothing fun, there's nothing to do. We know that next year or in the fall, going into next year, we have Battlefield 6 that is going to be dropping soon. I have high hopes that this one might save us some time to get away from COD, like a breath of fresh air. Delta Force is another game too that I have very interest in as well because it's a really good game. It almost reminds me of Escape from Tarkov a little bit. It gives me that vibe and that niche right there a little bit. But the last thing I have to say about that is every content creator that I've watched, even I have on my other monitor as well, what are they all playing right now? They're either playing Valorant, Counter-Strike. Some pro players are either doing like S&D chows right now, but it looks dead right now. There's nothing that is really exciting going on with the gaming industry right now. We're in this dry spell. You either are playing Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Call of Duty, maybe some Halo, maybe Dota, Overwatch. The list can go on and on, man. Like, it's very dry right now. Like, story mode games that have came out so far, bro, I really have been enjoying watching some of you guys play some of these story mode games. Like, we even had Elden Ring that came out. That's been a phenomenal game. Lies of P's, another one as well. Death Stranded, that's a 10 out of 10 game. I will give its flowers right there. That's definitely a quote unquote game of the year in my opinion. And Blaze, you can back me up on that one because you've been playing that game a lot, man.
Absolutely.
Like
60 hours in.
Story mode games have been very,
Yeah, I
very
think it's just
big,
the
man.
age of the story games, man. Like games that's heavily like focused on story, like it's just been better, man. I feel like lately, like these multiplayer like shooters and stuff like that, it's just been kind of like dying down. It's like they've just been force feeding us the same stuff from other games and shit, and thinking it's gonna work for their franchise, especially like Call of Duty, like you guys were saying there, pulling things from like Fortnite and shit like that, and giving you guys like, well, giving us, 'cause I still play from time to time, like just like this shit that just don't need to be in the game. Like it just feel like it's the age of the story mode game right now. Like, and they
Yeah,
need to
you're
like kind of
definitely
like dial it back on like trying to like like save these old ass titles and just take their time and come up with new stuff, man. Because it's, you can see it in movies now, like that fucking Snow White flop. Like, you feel me? Like it
yep.
just come up with just new stuff, and just like Delta Force was just a kind of like a newer game, right? Like this, and the shit's fire from what I'm hearing. Like, you
Yeah,
feel me? Just
it's a
excited.
it's a reboot of a classic franchise. So it's like
Hmm.
it's got bones from an old franchise, but like it's kind of like revitalized in like a new age. Like the multiplayer is like more Battlefield esque, which hopefully once the console release comes out, I'm kind of hoping we get, because that game doesn't have like a team deathmatch or like a smaller player count game mode. It's all like, I think like 64 players versus 64 players, or like it might be like 32 versus 32 or something like that. But it's a lot of players versus a lot of players. And I
Yeah,
think
it's
like
definitely a lot.
Delta Force has the potential to kind of steal the Call of Duty players away. And this is coming from somebody who's played Delta Force. I have it on my PC. Um, I think it has a lot of potential to take away. Like, I'm gonna let Zah say his part before I ask y'all another question, and then I got like one more conversation we're gonna bring up, and then we're gonna wrap this joint up. But I want to see, excuse me, I want to see what Zah has to say about. I mean, what we've been talking about, man. Let me get
I
some of his
mean,
input.
hey, I don't know who we're gonna play, but I think this one, what I'm about to say, I've been thinking about for a long time. I think I came to that realization of this myself. Whoever can agree, agrees. Whoever disagrees, I respect it. But I think what we're looking for is that nostalgia that COD brought us in the old days, and we can't find that now. We can't find it. It's not the same. That old nostalgia feeling of when you got home from school, you turn on the game and you was on all day with your boys and had a good time. That dopamine, that union, as I say, with your people. I think that's the problem. We're looking for that and we can't find that. And COD, since Rick grew up technically with COD, it's like, damn, I'm trying to find something that's giving me that feeling, but I can't find it. Off the Grid, it's a great game. Only problem with that game is not really crossplay, from what I know.
Yup. And
So it's
and
like,
that's that game has a lot of other problems too, but like, yeah, man, like I 100% agree with you, man. Like I've been telling people, we have a whole podcast, I think two of them, literally talking about how like nostalgia has ruined video games. 'Cause I do think nostalgia has ruined every piece of media right now. Like Black brought up a good point with the movies. Like creativity is just gone because once something takes off, like you seen John Wick. John Wick to me from the first film was like a new type of Jason Bourne. And then that movie did so
Yeah.
fucking good. It
Hmm.
can't. They had like 5 movies right after. It's like, goddamn. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
people don't know how to just make something good and be like, okay, like that was what I did, and I'm done with that. Like one or two sequels is okay, but like once you start trying to turn something into a saga, which is like 6 or more, entries, it's just like, goddamn, bro. Like, I mean, you got to stop yourself, man. Like there's a point where you got to say, all right, like this story and everything has been going on for way too long. It's time to chill out. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
something
and I just,
new,
I,
man.
yeah,
I
man.
agree. I agree, bro. One of my favorite franchises, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
You should have stopped at least at 6 or 7 whenever he died.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why are you making into going into space, driving on ice? Now you fighting John Cena. Like,
This
what are
shit
we doing?
crazy, bro.
What
Shit
are we
crazy.
doing?
I
What are
was
we
done with
doing?
Fast and the Furious when Vin Diesel was saving Shorty. And this
Right.
motherfucker, he did that little maneuver to jump out his car and caught the
Car.
bitch.
Yeah,
And
that was it for
then
me.
slammed into another car. Like, bro, it's no
And
way.
nothing happens, bro. Like, what?
It's
Like, what
no
are we
way.
doing? Like, again, a great franchise, Rush Hour. Made 3 movies, you was done, it blows up, and the playback ability is amazing. I can watch any of the 3 of those movies and just not care, bro. I could watch those for the rest of my life.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
The originality, yeah, you said the originality is dead. All they do is take from different things. Come on, bro. COD used to be its own thing. That's why it blew up.
COD used to be something totally different
Ninja
than what it
Turtles
is
just
now.
dropped a new fucking movie. Let's put the Ninja Turtles on COD. Like, nah, bro. Like,
No.
And we got the
Like,
Terminator skin
why?
Shit
too. Like,
crazy.
come on, man.
This shit's
I
crazy.
bet you, bro. I bet you, because next year they're supposed to be coming out with a Captain Planet movie or show. I bet you they put that shit on COD, bro.
I bet you too. I
They,
mean,
they
I
got
can see
Captain
it,
Planet
man.
on COD,
Because I
bro.
feel like Call of Duty just gets all the collab rejects that Fortnite don't want. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck?
I
Who in
agree.
their mind was like, dog, Beavis and Butthead, that fucking cartoon show from the '90s? I need that right now. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. I mean, like,
Yeah,
bro,
for
like,
real.
tripping, bro, tripping.
Yeah, Fortnite was like, nah, that's too big of a head. It's too big of a hitbox. We don't want that. Like,
Yeah, Cobb's like,
I
we'll
said,
take it,
I'll
we'll
take
take it.
it. Right,
Yeah,
right.
broke
Oh,
ass
Fortnite don't
nigga,
want it. Fortnite don't want it. Now you got to give me a discount, but yeah, I'll take it. Like,
Shit
come
crazy,
on,
bro.
bro.
It's crazy what COD has become when you really look at it, like on paper. Like when
It's a
you see
money
those
pit.
pictures, when you see, I seen a video and it was just like the Terminator shooting at Beavis and Butthead with the Ninja Turtles. I was just like, yo, that's crazy. Like that's crazy. Like, bro, imagine
Who
being
would
a
have
time
imagined?
traveler and going back in time and showing somebody like, bro, this is what Black Ops 6 looks like. They'd be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, this is a lot. Like,
Yeah, they gonna look at you like, what the fuck was y'all playing? Like,
bro, this shit crazy, man. It's crazy what the series is unfortunately become, dog. Like, and it's
yo,
just it's sad.
I got one question for all y'all.
Go ahead, man.
One
Shoot.
question. At the beginning of Black Ops 6, you think we would have been here when it first released? Did you ever think in your
Nah,
mind that we would get here?
nah.
That's the problem.
I thought Black Ops 6 was really going to be peak of COD, man, and
We all
it
thought.
it wasn't just because of like nostalgia or anything. I think from what I played in that original beta when Black Ops 6, first got announced and we played that beta test weekend, I really liked what we played, man. It felt really good. It had really great bones. Omni movement felt like almost like second nature. It almost felt like something that was always in Call of Duty. But it was just like I think the biggest problem, and we've all said it, has just been Activision's greed to just manipulate the player base. It's like in the beginning, yeah, we had a couple bundles. It was nothing crazy. And then that season 1 dropped, and it was just like you've got the Krig just came out today, and there's already a bundle you can buy for it. And there's all this shit, and then 2 weeks later we got Squid Games, and then there's a additional tier list joint for that, so you can spend an additional $10 to get all the Squid Games content. It's like, bro, what the fuck is going on, man? You know what I mean? It's kind of like that meme, like what happened to the game I used to love, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like what happened? Because
I
it
agree.
was literally one update, bro. It was one update was ground fucking zero. That's crazy to say. That's crazy to say.
That's all
It
it
was
took.
it was one update that ruined everything. Because dog, think about it. In Modern Warfare 3, the Gundam skins weren't hurting anything. I forget what the skins were before that. Fuck. but it was just like they wasn't hurting nothing. You know what I mean? The Rambo skins weren't hurting nothing. Like, what went wrong? I think it was just honestly the over saturation of greed in Black Ops 6. It just went crazy in this game. It went just to an astronomical level that was just like, bro, are you broke? Are you going broke? I need to know because the way y'all acting is very broke right now. Like Activision acting low key poor right now, bro. Like every 5 seconds I get on the game, y'all trying to get me to spend some fucking money. Like, did I not just pay $70 to $100 for this game? Did I not just spend $10 on the battle pass? And it's like back in the day, dog, you would buy a game and you would maybe buy the map packs. I didn't buy all the map packs for all of the games. I would buy maybe one or two. But it's like, dog, you bought the base game and that was it. Like, that was it. And we played that shit for 12 months. 12 months. It's like now it's like by 2-3 months in, you're like done with the game. You're like, you don't even want to play this shit anymore.
It took not even a month to destroy this game.
Oh, bro. Then they do this shit where they feed you old content like it's brand new. One in the Chambers coming back. Like, bro, One in the Chamber was in Black Ops 1. Why the fuck is it in Black Ops 6 from the start? Why isn't it here from the start?
Like we even
why
had
isn't
older
it here
games.
from the dog? That shit was in Black Ops 1 in 2010.
Hell, we even
They're
had
trying to
fucking,
spin around and be like,
yeah.
this is new content. Like, there's nothing new about One in the Chamber. Sticks and Stones. I played this shit.
Infected.
I mean, I couldn't even fucking legally drink. And I was playing that shit. What are you talking about, bro?
Right.
What are you talking about?
And then for the zombie side, they give you the same perks that they've always had.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Like, bro, make something new.
Yeah, bro, this shit's crazy. And it's like, again, we already said it. I think Call of Duty's just creatively bankrupt. They don't know where to go with the franchise, but they know that they can't. Call of Duty's like one of those franchises, kind of like Fast and Furious, where it's like they just can't stop because it literally prints free money. If I had Fast and the Furious or Call of Duty, whatever franchise, if I was in control of that franchise, do you think I would stop? Do you think I would stop, nigga? I wouldn't stop neither. I'd be like, yo, I need 3 Call of Duty games a year, nigga. Fuck one, I need 3 of them joints. You know what I mean? Because it prints money. You know every year it's going to break some type of record. That's the thing with GTA 6. The hype behind GTA 6 is literally generating them so much money. It is literally free marketing for them to not even talk about the game. That's how bad it is right now. You know what I mean? Dog, you got to think, by this point, you know what I mean? We're about six months out. Nah, I'm lying. We're probably like 8 months out, a little less than a year, maybe 10 months out from GTA 6 coming out. If this was GTA 5, we would have already had 2 trailers, 2 gameplay reviews out. We would have had the multiplayer shown off to us. We don't know anything about GTA 6 but the graphics. We barely know the fucking main character's name. We know it's Lucia, but we don't know nothing else other than that. You know what I mean? We would have knew everything about Arthur Morgan at this point. The game is right there. It's right around the corner. But it's literally paying them not to talk about the fucking game. Like that's the thing with the industry, bro. Like hype runs everything, man. Fast and the Furious will never die because it prints money, dog. Prints money, dog. They know they drop a Fast and Furious movie. As long as that shit's an hour and a half long, dog, they know they made, you know what I mean, 500 million first weekend. You know what I mean? Would you stop making Fast and Furious movies? Fuck no.
No, seeing that type of money, never, bro.
Fuck no, man. And I think that's the problem: is the corporate greed, the manipulation, the lack of creativity. Because you see, you brought up a great point with Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious, it got to the point where, like you said, they're going to fucking space, bro. Like, what? This is a car movie, bro. This shit was about drifting and shit. Where the fuck did John
street racing?
I mean, like
now we astronauts.
bro, that shit got more action than John Wick now. Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like this shit about cars, nigga. Like, this is about vehicles, man. Like, Like, this is about automobiles, nigga. Like, why is this shit so lit like this, dog?
Now you on FBI missions, like
Yeah,
come
what
on.
the fuck
Nah,
is going on, bro?
they had me when they put Jason Statham in that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. I
The
just don't,
Orbe and
Why?
King.
Why?
bro. I just don't get these franchises. It's like, does it get to a point where you just don't know what to do anymore? Or does it get to the point of complacency, like we saying, where it's just, they're gonna buy it regardless of how much effort we put into it. But it's like, I think with me, I don't know about y'all. I think with me, like if I was again in control of these franchises, I would want every year for the person that's enjoying my product to get the most out of it every time, regardless if you spend $100, $200, $500, or $60. I want you to have, because everybody's enjoyment level or self worth. That's why we always talk about like when we buy games. Oh, I buy that game when it's on sale, or I buy it when it's $40, because we all have our own worth on what something costs. I mean, that's how things work. Bartering and trading works like that. I mean, back in the days before there was currency, you'd be like, yo, I got this whole bale of wheat. I'm trying to get your corn, bro. I give you this whole bale of wheat. You know what I mean? Just the same thing with gaming. Like, bro, I'm gonna wait till that joint $20. It ain't worth my whole 60. You know what I mean? I got 20 for you, but not 60. You know what I mean? But it's just like, where does Call of Duty go at this point? Like, we've literally seen it do the Fast and Furious and go to space. And I don't think space was a bad, look for the franchise. I think it was something cool. I just think the problem was it was like it went too out of pocket at that point, bro. It went
Yeah, you ain't stick to the storyline. Sorry to cut you off. You ain't stick to the storyline.
Yeah, man. Because look at Advanced Warfare. Like, I tell people all the time, like, Advanced Warfare really the GOAT now. Like, it's really that game. When I think about it, it's like, bro, that was the last great Call of Duty game. And then I think if you want to be like, I wasn't a Black Ops 3 person, but I acknowledge like Black Ops 3 was GOAT tier. But it's like Black Ops 4, I think, is GOAT tier. I mean, I don't think it's GOAT tier. I think it's like an A maybe. I mean, it's up there. But it's like, I think the last like really GOAT tier game we got was like Advanced Warfare, man. Like, I'm not putting Modern Warfare 2019 anywhere in the top 2 spots. I'm sorry. I've been told people Modern Warfare 2019 had way too much jank in it, way too much fucked up shit. The shit was too stupid, man. You know what I mean? And then they fucked up with the Warzone shit. I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is where I actually come in and actually spit some hard facts, and I feel like people don't want to hear it, and I think it needs to happen.
And then the comp scene's dead. Like, tell them about the comp scene, because I know that's your place.
This is my niche about it. The whole thing about the COD scene, it's very one-sided right now with the whole GA committee. It's formed by pro players. I genuinely cannot stand looking at these committees, the GA thing, what guns need to get nerfed, what guns need to get out. We don't even have snipers anymore. Snipers in S&D used to be the thing, man. Like, we've even had Shroud, the GOAT of a GOAT from Counter-Strike, a former member of Cloud9 legacy team right there from Counter-Strike, saying that you guys don't have snipers in the game. What are you guys doing? Like, what are we doing, man? Like, I preach about Advanced Warfare, and I still to this day, I think that Advanced Warfare was definitely one of the go-to games of all times, because map pulls are perfect, the guns were perfect, the game modes were perfect. Mind you, we had uplink, we even had CTF in the game mode with hardpoint and S&D. 4 game modes instead of doing control, S&D, and HP. We went from that to this, and I get it. The EXO jetpack era was a different entity itself. It was something new. It took a little bit of time to get adjusted because we went from non-exosuits to exosuits. Fast forward now, we go to World War II, no exosuits. IW, exosuits. We go to Cold War, no exosuits. Modern Warfare 2019, no exosuits. And yes, I will say this, Modern Warfare 2019, I'm sorry, it is overrated and overhyped by this generation that you think that this game is good. The only reason why you said that Modern Warfare 2019 was the best COD is because of Warzone. Now let's reevaluate this. These are questions for you guys that I want you to answer very honestly to yourselves. Do you think that Modern Warfare 2019 deserved the overhype, or was it because of Warzone saving the game?
I think it was Warzone, man.
Exactly. Now, if Warzone was never in the game of Modern Warfare 2019, this will be a different story, and people will give the exact same outcome. Like I said, it's overhyped,
Good
overplayed.
take.
The movement was good. I will give it that. Gunplay felt nice, but the maps, don't even get me started with the maps. They are the worst maps. And by the way, copy and paste from real life places. You can look some of these maps up, and people have walked the streets, by the way, that are in real life from the maps, and they had to get copyrighted by some of these places. I have pictures as well on my screen comparing Black Ops 6 maps that we have now. Protocol. We have Vault, Red Card, Rewind, Skyline versus Black Ops 4 maps that we had. Arsenal, Arsenal Sandstorm version, Artifact, Casino, Contraband Hurricane, Der Schachten, Elevation, Fire Range was even back in the day during BO2 and BO3. Those games felt more crisp, more finished, more polished. It was a 3-lane game. It wasn't big. It wasn't too small. It was right in the middle where it needs to be at. Nowadays, we got people opening doors now, breaking stuff, acting weird, hiding in corners, sound EQing. This is not how COD used to be. Like, you used to be able to go in, gun run, show who's big dog or not. If you get shit on, you get better. That's the whole point. If you want to get better at this game, bro, you got to get better, man. Like, I used to go up against 5 stacks in a lobby, bro, that used to terrorize me. And you know what I did? I said, fuck it. I want to get better at this game. So I put the hour, the time in. Fast forward now, I'm pretty much good at this game right now. I feel like that BO6, I've kind of hit the peak point where I've actually mastered understanding how people's playstyles are, reading their playstyles, quote unquote, as I say it. But we just need to go back to how COD was. Go back to the fundamentals, go back to the basics. We need simple maps, 3-lane maps, simplistic perks, by the way. Simple perks, not this extra fucking, let's make Dead Silence a specialist perk. No, it used to be a perk back in the day. I need people to understand that. Back in the day, and yes, I sound like an old man, but you know what? This is Plumber League, bro, and people will say it, that we rather have the old perk system back in the day. From, like, for example, MW2 and MW3. We had Sleight of Hand Pro. We had Fast Mag Pro, Scav Pro, Stalker Pro, Ninja, Stopping Power. The list can go on and on. Gunplay was way much better. Even though the game is older, and yes, we all say that we wish we can go back to 2010 or 2012, that type mentality. But no, it's 2025. This is what we're playing. I don't know what to expect about the next BO7. They said that they're bringing BO2 maps, which I feel like is recycled because they're not original what they're doing. That's my only thing about that. That's the biggest concern right now of COD's true
Facts.
identity.
You spitting right now. You spitting.
You
The
took
identity is gone. The identity is gone, man.
Like, we've
So
all played these games, bro. Like, every single one of you guys have had a fair share of every single COD that has came down from generation, man. We went through the MW3 OG era, the BO2s, the COD 4 MW, the original, the COD 5 World at War. There was even Call of Duty Big Red for the OGs back in the day who remember that game. We've had the Mount Rushmores of the Black Ops series, that we've had the highs and the lows, the MW series, which I feel like is kind of declined to the new generation of the MW series, which is catering towards this generation series that we're in right now. We're not at where we used to be. This is catering towards the new generation. I understand we're getting older, and if we keep complaining and preach about, like, oh, we wish we could go back to how it was back in the day, like, if you show some of these clips off to some of these kids right now, man, they'd be like, wow, like, this looks weird. It looks chunky and clunky. Like, this is how we played back in the day. No exosuits, no omni movement, man. It was either jiggle peek, bunny hop, good gun skill, no gun skill, IQ. Gotta have it, man, back in the day. Versus now, I feel like it takes no type of IQ at all. You either have good gun skill or you
or
either
you
have
just
the
chow
craziest
everything.
movement.
You
Yep.
literally just chow everything. Dog. You literally, like, head bashing is the strat in Black Ops 6. It is the strat. Just you can't kill them, just run at them till you can. I mean,
And I would
it's
even
brainless. It's brainless.
I'll even put this too. Like, if you remember back in the day during Advanced Warfare, what did we had? Supply crates. To us, that was the Counter-Strike for us right there. That was our gambling system of getting new fucking suits. I used to grind trying to get these exotic guns like the BLAZEDxENFERNO, the Obsidian Steel, the ASM1 Speakeasy. If you remember those guns back in the day, you even remember the fucking the Morris was the most hot talk guns right there. Like, that's where we came from. Now we're at this point where bundles and all this stuff. I remember even Ghost even had Snoop Dogg voice acting. That was the first ever thing before we even had Seth Rogen. If you remember that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's where we came from. None of this extra skins, all this other stuff that we're coming off like Valorant, fucking Fortnite, you know, like COD used to be its own personality itself right there. Nothing crazy, nothing beyond, but here we are now. We're just lost right now. We're just lost at sea, trying to find a destination that we're supposed to be at. That destination was COD, and now we're not there anymore. That's how I feel about this. If they get rid of the bundle skins, and if the rumors are true about default skins coming back and just making it camo gun skins, I'm cool with that. But just fix the little things that we are asking for. Listen to what the feedback that we're giving to the community. Even some pro players are even asking for it too, man. We want a better anti-cheat and some better, simple maps, man, and better gunplay.
I'm about to say, so Zod talked about it, man. How you feel about the cheating, man? How you feel about that?
Where do I even start with that, man?
Man, them cheats, bro.
Man,
I'm getting smoked.
Bro. I just despise it. It kills the game for me. It kills the game for me, bro. Why do you, again, that just shows that you're really not that nice, that you got to use a cheat system to think that you're nice. But then again, COD doesn't do anything to stop it. Again, you can ban
They have to
somebody.
do something about that shit because it's like it's going to take away from. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where people just going to be super done. Like nobody's going to be wanting to play that shit at all. Not even like newer people like that's just interested in playing something casual. Because like it's no incentive for a casual to start playing like or a new player to start playing right now because of that. Like, and that's one of the biggest reasons why.
Exactly. Like if you just coming into COD, you hate it. You hate it.
Right.
Why? Because all you see is anti-cheat, collabs that don't matter, and a game that doesn't care for their base, their player base, man. Like so cheating is. Go ahead.
Go ahead. My fault.
I said cheating is just like it's low, bro. Like if you really trash or dog shit, like get better. Blaze said it to me, and Blaze said it on stream. I was dog shit before, but what I do, I gave myself the challenge. I started playing with Blaze in the game, and what happened? Look at me now. I'm a lot better than I was before. You just got to put the time and the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to put the time and effort for it.
Yeah, you all right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm all right. I ain't better than you. We could say it again. I got 6 kills because the 7th you don't count.
Yeah,
it sound like you.
I don't count that 1 kill, man. I would have fried you if I didn't.
Probably.
Probably.
But again, we don't need to cheat to get better.
Right, man. I just think it's like everything in life. If you want to be the best or be amongst the best, you just got to put the time in. It's everything. It's everything. Art, music, movies, everything. You just got to be the best. You got to know. You gotta put the time in. I say that to say this, man. This is the conversation we're gonna end it on, right? Because I think this is gonna take. It's gonna be a nice little conversation. We know Black Ops 7 is inevitable. It's on its way. It's coming right now. Black Ops 7 is probably 3 months out, if that. It's at July, least. So probably 3 months or less out. Just so y'all know. I mean, that's just how the COD cycles work at this point. What do you guys think they could do in Black Ops 7 to make it a better game than Black Ops 6? And I'm talking about not just on release, I'm talking about throughout the game's entire life cycle, because that's important. That's very important. You know what I mean? Starting with you, Zal. Let's start with you.
Consistency. Keep the game consistent. If you're gonna drop something, drop it consistently. If you're gonna say you're gonna do something, do it consistently. Stay the path. Again, stop with all these extra collabs, the ones that Fortnite don't want. Stop picking them up. Do something. They have developers, bro. That come on, bring back skins, create new skins. This SBMM, make it better. Make it better. Stop with all this unnecessary extra shit and work on the game and listen to your player base. That's really what I think they could do. Make the guns more balanced. And in Warzone, stop putting loadouts.
Yeah.
Stop putting loadouts.
Yeah, I think Warzone. I honestly think we need to be done with Warzone needs to do two things. Because we're not gonna spend too much time talking on Warzone because at this point, I think Warzone's one of those things. It's here to stay, dog. I think it's the most profitable part. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think it's one of the most profitable parts of Call of Duty right now is Warzone because it is free to play. The barrier entry is the lowest that it is, free. You know what I mean? Niggas love free. You know what I mean? And I think Warzone just needs to become its own thing. It needs to stop being attached to every year's Call of Duty. Just let it be its own thing, kind of like a Call of Duty mobile situation. Like I think Call of Duty mobile is like the way Call of Duty probably needs to go about Call of Duty. And this is a kind of just take off of something that King 7 sent me because King 7's been like I said, he's been listening and he's been sending me some things. And it's just like one of the things he said to me was Call of Duty has been a graphically updated game re-released as a new game with each installment, yet sold at the top price of the scale of the new games. Sell it for $40 and keep the battle passes. Stop charging $70+ for each game. I agree. I honestly think Call of Duty's cooked at the point right now that Call of Duty, and I know this is going to hurt some people, and it kind of will hurt me as well because I think when you do go to that free to play model, you've kind of ruined the overall quality of the product. I mean, I think once you make something free to play, the quality of the game kind of just declines because really think about it. What free to play game other than Fortnite or let's say Valorant and League of Legends too, and they may not even be the highest of quality, right? But what other free to play game is at a high quality where it's just like, wow, this game is competing with games that actually cost $60-$70? I can't think of any, dog. I really can't. Unless you want to say like RuneScape back in the day or something like that. Like, but I think that's in a whole nother realm because at the end of the day, that's a freemium game. Because a lot of people don't know the difference between a free-to-play game and a freemium game. A freemium game is like, yeah, you can play it, it's free, but it's not going to be the best experience until you start paying real money. And I think that's the problem with a lot of free-to-play games. They kind of blur the line between freemium and free to play because we all have that one game where we're playing it free to play and it's just like we're kind of just stuck until we start spending money. You know what I mean? But I honestly think that Call of Duty needs to go free to play, man. I think if you want to charge somebody for something, charges for the story, charges for the zombies, but the multiplayer in Warzone, just make it free every year, dog. Because at this point, what's the point of me spending $100, but I got to look at Stan Smith from fucking American Dad in my game? Like, I don't want that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I ain't paid for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just think at this point, Call of Duty just needs to go. It needs to go free to play. Go the Call of Duty mobile route. You want to just keep throwing shit every year into a pot? Like, all right, we're removing these maps and adding these maps for our 10.0 update or our 9.0 update. You know what I mean? We're getting rid of these guns and adding these guns. So if you don't have these guns anymore, you'll never be able to get them again. And they'll be nerfed any fucking way, probably. I don't know how COD Mobile works. I just know COD Mobile has a ridiculous amount of content, and it is fucking free to play. It has some of the best Call of Duty maps in Call of Duty history in it, and it is 100% free to play, dog. And I just think Call of Duty just needs to stop blurring this. Like, you want to be Fortnite, do what Fortnite does, be free to play. You know what I mean? Fortnite is a 100% free to play game. You do not have to spend a dime in Fortnite to enjoy yourself. They have 1,000 creative modes that you can play for free with nothing, no purchase.
And even if you want something special, they got like on the different consoles and stuff. They give you free packs every month.
Yeah, man. Like, it's just Call of Duty to me needs to go free to play. I don't think maybe with Black Ops 7, but I think there needs to be a point where they kind of just like they just kind of restart everything. Like, all right, this next title is called Call of Duty. It's just Call of Duty. We're going back to square one. We're throwing everything in a pot. We're going to have futuristic guns, World War II guns, everything in it, and we're just going to update it every year, like an Overwatch or something. But what do y'all think? Because I kind of took the reins on that of what Zah said, because he had a good point, and like I said,
No, he's right.
had a great point too. But what do
They
you
both
think they
right.
can do with Black Ops 7 to just improve the game? Like, what do you think?
'Cause-
Black, from somebody like you who doesn't, again, you don't play this shit, you really don't like to play it too much. What do you think Call of Duty could do to make you be like, all right, I'll log in and play with the boys?
So that they got to get rid of this fucking EA treatment that they give in the game. Like, it's like 2K, like just like Seven said, like they update the graphics to give you the illusion that you're playing a new game. Like, it is bad, bro. I think they also need to start listening to their player base, start actually focusing on what people actually want rather than try to nostalgia bait people based on whatever is going on in current events or current movies or whatever the case may be. And then also they need to rework that anti-cheat, and not only rework it, they need to I think they need to like constantly like work on it as the game is continuing, not just like add an anti-cheat in Black Ops 7 and then that's it. Like, you feel me? Never touch it again. They gotta actively work it because cheaters, they're gonna be cheaters, bro. And then people are coming up with new ways to cheat every fucking day, and like coming up with these new programs and shit. Like, you just gotta keep up with it. It might suck, it might cost a little bit of money, but it's something you gotta do to keep the game going. So it's just a few things that I can think of. It's a lot more, but like just those things right now that I can just say that's like something that it would bring me back to the game, the anti-cheat 100%. Like start reworking and like actually work and actively build on it while the game is active. Not just tell us that you're doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I think everything you said kind of just hits where I feel and like why I think the game just needs. I really think like they've gotten so comfortable with, again, charging you $70 every year, and then they're asking for a battle pass for you to pay into. They want you to pay for this skin, that skin. Dog, just make it free to play at this point. You're not treating the game like a $70 experience. You're treating it like a $70 buy-in. And that's the worst part about it. Like, the same thing with like 2K is even worse. Like, that's why I don't play the sports games and shit. But it's like you're literally paying. You're literally paying for an updated roster. Like, that's
and you have to put money into that game for your character to be good. Like, there's no way for you to play the game and get good in that shit.
As a
you have to
player,
put that money.
It's crazy. It's insane, bro. It's insane that people even like people always say like, oh, like, you know, like Call of Duty players are the worst. Like, I think 2K players are the worst.
2K.
Sometimes I think League of Legends players are the worst too, because they don't be caring, bro. The fucking Riot could be like, here's $150 skin, and the entire community is buying it. Like, that's crazy. Like, just to command that amount of power amongst people is crazy. Like, I just think Fortnite does so many things right that it's just like Call of Duty or like these other free-to-play games, they just don't get it. They don't understand what makes Fortnite great, man. It's the same thing with like when Destiny 1 came out and Destiny was like, that MMO light type game. It was like an MMORPG, but it wasn't. And it was like it did something that like no other game could do because we seen it with Anthem, we'd seen it with Outriders. What's another game that's kind of like that? The Division. Even though the Division's hanging on by a thread, I mean Division's up there too. It's like all of those games
Remnant
lack.
2.
Yeah, all of
Yep.
those games lack what Destiny did right, and it was just give people a great experience. Not the best story because Destiny's story's always been kind of shitty. You know what I mean? But it always
Yeah.
gave you enough to like just every week you were logging in to play, and it's like you just did it because you're either grinding for a piece of gear or you were just doing your weeklies and your dailies with the homies. Like, I mean, Destiny just
Yeah.
did something so great that all these other games just failed to do. Like, they try to force that grind, like, instead of it just being something that you do out of just like human nature. Like, it's something that's just like, you better grind for this new gun because it won't be in the store next week. Like, that doesn't excite me. That doesn't make me. Well, I
Yeah.
didn't get Gallahorn until fucking Rise of Iron came out. That was 4 expansions later. Like
Yep.
Yeah. I just
that is,
got Gallahorn.
bro. That's one of those things that I fucking just that I love about Destiny. It's like that is a story within itself. Me getting my first Gallon is literally a story within itself. You can't say that with these other games because they always try to rage, like bait you into you better buy this skin or buy this. They get this gun now because in a week or so it won't be here. You'll never be able to get it again.
It's
Like
cool that
that
you
doesn't
mentioned the
excite me.
Destiny thing too. Like Destiny also does well. Something else that they do well is with their weapon. It's like you can farm the same weapon but get different drops for that weapon that make that weapon do
Yeah, man.
specifically different things for your build.
Get your
So
god rolls
everybody
and
can,
shit.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
exactly, and everybody can play their own way, and it's not just one way. And I like that a lot.
Yeah, that
We even
Destiny
had
podcast coming one day. Just so y'all know, listeners, it's coming, and I'm gonna have my boy Seven in there because he's another person that really
I'm gonna
enjoys
definitely have to tune in and hop
Destiny.
in for
Yeah,
that
they
one.
reworking the game.
Yeah.
Destiny is a game I would have told y'all fucking. I would have told y'all maybe about 8-9 years ago that Destiny was one of my favorite games of all time. It was probably my favorite game of all time. I
It
just
was
think that
such a good
Bungie
game.
is a shit company. They do a
Shout
lot
out
of
to that
shitty
Halo.
practices, and they just haven't done I want to say the past like 7-8 years they haven't done the right things with the franchise. Make it like it'll never be that greatness of like when Crota came out or like House
The
of
Glass
Wolves or
House.
even like Taking Kings and shit. Like we'll never get that type of like experience back, and that's okay. But it's like they'll never be able to top that, and that's the part that's not okay. Like y'all have all this information, y'all have years of doing this. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. Like y'all been doing this for 20 years. Like how do y'all not know how to make y'all game great? Y'all know what to do to make it the best it possibly can be. Why aren't you doing it? I mean, and I think it just goes back again to the manipulation. And they know, like, if I could release a turd every year and people gonna buy that turd for $70, like, why would I try to clean it up? I mean, like, it is
Hmm.
what it is, and it's just we're gonna be stuck into this cycle until we unfortunately say, no, that's
Break
enough,
it.
and we won't be able to because I got high hopes for Battlefield 6, but I don't think Battlefield is ever gonna be in a situation ever again. And hopefully I can eat these words with Battlefield 6. But I really think Battlefield will never be in the position again to say it was right next to Call of Duty again. That time is long past. Like
Yeah.
Battlefield to me is like a B tier game now. It's not even in the same realm as like a Call of Duty. I mean, it's not even the same type of Titan or Juggernaut to stand next to it and command that type of energy anymore because they drop the ball so much that it's not there anymore. Like the only reason X Defiant had that amount of energy is because of who was behind it. We had XCOD developers, XCOD pros helping them craft the game, and I don't think Battlefield can do it, man. I just don't think they can do it. Battlefield's always had a shitty campaign. You know what I mean? Something that Call of Duty was, and that's the thing. There was a time where Call of Duty had better fucking campaigns than single player games. It was
That is
crazy.
true.
Yeah,
Like Black
was a
Ops 1
that's true.
story was insane, bro. Like insane. Like
Best campaign of all
insane.
time. Personally.
Yeah, it was insane. And it's just like we don't even get that in the game anymore. Like Black Ops 6 campaign was pretty good. I liked it. I highly recommend everybody play it, but it's never gonna go back to that old like that shit was better than what was on TV back in the day. It was insane. The writing and the
No
potential of
lie.
older Call of Duty games. It's
Even for
crazy.
the older COD, like for example, Call of Duty 5 World at War. If you remember, if you played on 360, that was a great storyline too. Like you had multiple different stories going on. Modern Warfare, another storyline that was really broken down to the T of how they structured that story out from the beginning to the very end, how they
Yeah.
settled everything, man.
Preach.
Yeah, man.
Like Battlefield, it's its own entity. It used to be like the little brother to COD right there. It used to be competing back and forth. We had Battlefield 2, Bad Company. We had Battlefield 3, which is arguably the Mount Rushmore of like one of the greatest battlefields of all time, up there with Battlefield 4. And after that, when we got to Battlefield Hardline, that's where I felt like it kind of just hit that plateau of just decline right there. I know that Battlefield 1 tried to be the one to bring it back, but it was 50-50. Then the 2042 was like, eh. But 6 has a lot of potential. Reason being that, and I'm going to say this right now, is because they got one of the former COD devs that has made one of the most iconic COD games of all time. He's helping out with Battlefield 6 right now. And what I mean by most iconic developer,
we'll see what happens, man.
he's coming from MW2 and 3, and I mean the older ones, bro. Like we got an old COD developer that's helping this game out. He's gonna eat this thing up, and I have high expectation for him to pretty much
I do
bring
too.
Battlefield back to life again.
I hope, man. I really hope we can. Like, I really hope we ain't eating our words with this, man. But it's
I
just
hope
like,
so too.
I do think too, in about a month, I do recommend the listener and everybody that's a part of this podcast. I definitely think everybody should try Delta Force because I think that's a game that's like I never hear anything bad about it, like ever. I never hear like all the player base is declining and like every time I get on Delta Force to play a match or two, it's like I'm thrown into a game fast as shit. Like I don't have to worry about anything. The game's just nothing but fun. I don't even know how to buy shit in that game. And then it has an extraction mode that's free and really good. And then it has a campaign. What kind of games do you know giving you a free campaign these days? Like it's crazy. Like I think Delta Force is really a good game, but I think what's gonna stop people and stop that game from being as strong as it is, probably in the East as it is out here in the West, is that it's a Chinese game. And I think with Chinese games, Americans are like really weird about them. Like they're really weird about like Chinese games. And I think like I really think that game is really good. I do. And I
We even
really
had
hope
Lost
like,
Ark.
yeah, I think people give it a chance. I hope people give it a chance. Like Lost Ark
Yeah,
is a
everything
whole
I've
different.
seen looks amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
definitely playing.
yeah. It's free, bro. Like I just think when you I always say this on the podcast. When something is free, the barrier of entry is the lowest it can be. You can't go any lower than free other than that shit just installing itself onto your console and every time you turn it on the console on, it starts the game up automatically. Like you can't stop it. There's no other barrier of entry other than free. You know what I mean? Like I think when you make something free, you kind of command, okay, let me at least give this a couple hours. Let me give this a chance. Let me give this a try. Because at the end of the day, I don't have to spend any money if I don't want to. You know what I mean? Now I think that's what makes a
Yeah,
lot of like look at Genshin Impact. Like I think Genshin's just one of those games that it offers you so much and you really do not have to spend any money. You know what I mean? Wuthering Waves is another one like that. Like I think free to play isn't bad when it's done correctly. When it's not like you're not stopping my gameplay. Like yeah, I mean you're not telling me,
yeah,
hey,
like
this is
throwing a
enough.
liberty.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I didn't want to say it, but I was gonna say that. Like you're telling me I can't play until tomorrow unless You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, don't stop me from like that was always my problem with Warframe. Like Warframe was one of those games like, okay, you need to craft this component, but the component takes 2 days for you to make. So you're basically stopped unless you spend money. But that game is just another thing like Fortnite. It's an anomaly within itself where it's so goddamn big at this point where it commands you to like give it at least a try. I mean, it's free to play. Free to play. I mean, free to
It's
play
not
doesn't
bad
always mean
either. I actually
quality.
like
No,
free
Yeah,
to
it's
play.
not.
yeah, yeah. I think free to play games are like good. I think free to play is like a good backbone for like gaming right now because I think story mode games have been in just like the utmost quality. We've gotten some of the greatest story mode games like ever this year, like with Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I mean, we're about to get the Metal Gear Solid remake. That's gonna be another one. Like, we've gotten so many like great just single player story mode games that it's insane, bro. It's insane.
Ghost of Yote.
Ghost of Yote is gonna be another fire one.
That
Like
shit's gonna be a banger,
we got to talk
Bro.
about Monster Hunter. You know, Monster Hunter's not
great
a
game.
single player game, but it's a great game. And I just think
It's a really good game.
free to play games always complement that time when it's like, okay, Zal, what you trying to play? Alter, what you trying to play? I mean, we always got this great catalog of free to play games we could fall back on. I mean, and I always like to see a free to play game, man. I mean, I
We
always
even
like to
had
see it
Mecha
because
Break too.
Mecha Break is a phenomenal game right now. We'll be talking about that more on the next episode of the podcast when me and Enoch get back together.
Mm-hmm.
Splitgate is another option, even though Splitgate's dying already,
Yeah.
which we'll talk about on the next episode of the podcast. Which
That's
hurts.
I like that game a lot.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
hurts, but
good game.
it's kind of expected because again, arena shooters, they're kind of dead right now, bro. Like nobody wants to play a generic, and I'm not going to say it's generic enough because I don't think it's generic. I really don't think it's generic, but it's just like Splitgate 2 doesn't do anything different than like Halo or like even like a Call of Duty. It doesn't do anything different. I think the only thing that it does different is the portals, but I don't really enjoy the portals too much. I don't think that's like a I know that's like the skill that's supposed to be the skill gap of Splitgate is the portaling, but I just don't think it does enough to like again command you to just get on
The
and
controller
grind.
perks
And,
are like nice too, though. Like the passives that each character get, like they I
yeah,
think they hold like a big factor in
yeah,
how
they do,
a
they
game can
do,
go. Yeah,
yeah, they do. I don't know, man. It sucks to see that game kind of underperforming, but I just think the FPS genre is it's tough, bro. It's tough. It's definitely
Very
tough.
tough.
But like I said, man, like we'll see what happens with Black Ops 7. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, I'm not even gonna let Black or Alter or Zai even talk. We're gonna be playing Black Ops 7. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play
Of
it.
course,
We
we're
may
gonna be
not buy
playing it.
it, but if it's on Game Pass, we all playing it. Yeah, I mean, we're all playing it.
yeah,
I
Of
mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
course.
unfortunate. I mean, I'm buying it because I always buy my Call of Duties on PlayStation. So I'll have it paid for, and I'd rather just pay for my shit anyway. And just have
Yep.
it when I want to have it. But like, I just think, I think, I think Black Ops 6 is kind of dead right now, man. It's like again, like even what Alter was saying with the competitive space, it's just kind of there's a lot that even Activision is now in control of the competitive space for Call of Duty now. So it's like even that fucking sucks. And we could do a whole podcast on that in itself. Yeah, I mean, because it's so fucking shitty. But it's just like the whole Call of Duty just it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. Are we going to continue to play it? Probably, but it's cooked. Yeah, I mean, it's cooked. And the reason why we're going to continue to play it is because what other game is going to do it like COD does, man? Destiny 2? Yeah. I think I've said it on the stream before. I've said
I
it
ain't
on the
gonna hold you. I
podcast
think I'm
before.
coming back.
Yeah, Destiny 2 got some of the best PvP of all time, I think. I
They
mean,
definitely do.
I think the PvP for Destiny is insane. I think it's fucked in Destiny 2, ever since like Beyond Light came out, I think it really fucked up PvP with like stasis and like the way supers work and shit. I really think Destiny, and again we talk about that another time, but I think Destiny, if they did a lot more for their PvP, oh man, dog. Oh man, that game. I play Destiny every day. I might be coming back to Destiny 2 as well.
Yeah.
You know
Adam just told me that they are reworking the game, the entire game. They're not going to make a 3. They're just going to rework 2.
Yeah. Because at this point, Destiny 2 is just it's essentially free to play. So it's free to try for real, but it's free to play.
Free to play. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's free to try because you can't play shit unless you start buying stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, if you try to go play if you right now as a new player to Destiny, go ahead and try to play Crucible, you are not gonna have a good time, dog. You're gonna get washed, dog.
You will get clipped
by me and my DMT and my J Rabbit.
Don't even get me started with the Jade Rabbit. That's the one gun I still never managed to
best
get.
gun. That's the best gun
that.
in the game.
I got that J.
I got like 3 reruns with that joint, man. That was the gun.
I had to wait for Friday for when Xur comes around. Everybody knows when Xur comes around for Friday. You either get the good loot or no good loot that you need.
Just Destiny was just a game of its own, man. I'll be downloading that tonight.
Man,
I downloaded it last.
About to buy the expansion.
Damn,
dog.
You
about to buy the expansion.
I want to buy it too, man. They got Star Wars coming to the game, bro.
I know, but you got to buy the $100 joint for that.
I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Look.
It's Star Wars,
crazy,
bro. They got me.
You gotta spend a band just to get that shit, man. That shit crazy.
But it come with mad stuff like on launch, so like I'll take that.
Yeah, it do.
I ain't gonna lie though. Ready or not, it's still a good game.
Yeah, man. We'll probably play some of that after we done this. Well, we pretty much done. We wrapped it up.
I can't buy that, man.
I'm on the loading screen, so whenever you trying to run it.
he
said I'm already loaded in.
Oh yeah, me and my cousin.
Damn, are we really coming back to DS the fucking Destiny 2, man?
I would play Ready or Not if that shit was free.
If y'all go to Destiny, I'll try it, but I gotta put it.
I'll run you through the
it's
content.
Gonna take you some time.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do is run people through the content. The actual PvE story to Destiny is it doesn't make any sense, but it's really fun. It's really fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like
all right,
PvE and Destiny is just fun. It's great. It's you just turn your brain off and shoot shit. You know what I mean, and jump around and
cool ass waves. With cool ass different weapons.
Yeah,
that sounds dope. That sounds dope.
PvP is a whole nother environment, but like PvP for Destiny is just like it's insane, bro. Like the skill ceiling for Destiny is insane. That's why you don't see like a pro league for Destiny or anything like that, because there's no way to really control like everybody would literally have to be running the same guns with the same rolls, with the same items, with the same perks, with this. You could never do a Destiny like competitive scene ever. And that's why I like Destiny so much, because it's just you can literally create your own like play style. Like there's no meta for Destiny. There's no meta for that shit. There's no meta.
Nope.
There is a meta, but there's not a meta. Like the meta is like I think it was like the one submachine gun. The Immortal. Then it was like Rose for a little bit, which was a hand cannon. Then it was like DMT, because DMT was stupid. It was like a 3 smack to the head. You were done. J Rabbit's a 3 stack. It's 3 smack to the head. They're done. I think it's 4 now, because they done nerf fucking scout rifles. I mean, they nerfed scout rifles. When they did that shit, I was pissed too.
I mean, it don't sound like
they were kind of
pulls that bad.
Though.
Like I don't think it pulls that bad like Duty.
Yeah,
nah.
But that game ain't got no SBMM, and that's the worst part about it. Like every time you get in a Crucible, you're gonna be sweating, dog. It's nothing but sweats on that joint now. Like
That,
it
or if
takes
you're
you
trying
like
to do
3-4 minutes to even find a multiplayer match. And once you find it,
You get
you better
slammed.
lock the fuck in because these niggas be shooting. These
That's
niggas is
crazy.
shooting, bro.
then you also gotta have the Trials of Osiris too. Now that's another
And
one that
then
you
them
don't need.
niggas be sweating, bro. Them niggas
Sweating.
They will tear you
That's
apart in that thing.
crazy.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's their competitive
6-round
joint.
thing right
Yeah,
there.
it's a 6-round 4v4 type joint. Or is it 3v3? Is it 3v3 or 4v4?
Yeah, it was a 3v3, John. Like if you
It's 3v3.
like you had people trying to go like perfect, not losing a single game just
Yeah,
to get the greatest loot at the
flawless.
end of the
Yeah,
game.
it's called flawless. And then you get to open like a chest that has like the best god rolls in the game. So you can get
Mm-hmm.
like the immortal, which is like the best SMG in the game. But you can get like the god rolls for it because you can't craft it. Like you can craft certain guns, but you can't craft that junk. All right, this is turned into a Destiny podcast. Yeah, I mean, we talk about
we went way left field on that one.
I'm about to download this shit right
It's
now.
good,
But
man. I already got
Oh
it now.
my god,
That's
this
crazy. You
guy.
can get on ready or not, though.
I am getting on ready or not, but they got me, bro. They got me.
I got
Yeah, they
first blood.
definitely did. They
You know what
definitely
this
did.
podcast? You know what this podcast made me realize? That Destiny 2 is just that good, man. And that's gonna be my closing statement for this joint. Black, what you want to say to the people before we wrap this joint up, man? I know you got something you might want to say, man. Go ahead.
No, I just want everybody to be not take things so serious, man. Just enjoy yourselves, man. Have fun, man. Enjoy life, man. This is the only life we got. Check on your friends. Show some love to some random streamers, man. That's it, man. That's all I gotta say, man. This is a beautiful stream, man. All you guys' points were great. Like, and I'm so grateful to be on here with you guys right now, and like, it's been fun, man. It's been interesting.
Hell yeah. What about you, Alter? You got anything you want to say before we wrap this joint up?
Honestly, I do. For people who have never watched competitive, man, there is one more competitive land event left. And this might you either might want to go watch this or not. It's called Esports World Cup. It's hosted in Saudi, by the way. It's one more COD competitive land event left after Grand Champs, and the prize pool is at like maybe 1.2 million. First match starts on Thursday at 8 a.m. You can tune in to your favorite streamers, Zuma, Scumpy, or you can watch it on YouTube as well on the Call of Duty League. If you want to go tune in and watch some competitive for the first time in your life, knock it out till you try it out, man. If you don't like it, it's cool. But if you like it, you might find your favorite teams that you like. You can be a FaZe fan, Toronto fan, Surge fan, Thieves fan. Like, I'm pretty much an Optic and a Thieves fan over here, man. Like, I've been through the ground up since day one, but EWC's coming around the corner, man. First match starts at 8 a.m., bro. If you want to tune in, show some love, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a real big blast for this one because last year, that was a banger. And this year, this might be cinema what's coming up.
I agree. Yeah, I think shit about to be dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
We looking at a banger.
We definitely are about to see some 5-star movies.
Yeah, man. What about you, Zah? I know you got something you want to tell them, man.
Yeah. Just to piggyback a little bit off Alt, for those who've never seen competitive, Alt got me into it. You really get to see their play style and how they move and their angles, and you learn from that. If you really want to improve, take a look at it. Listen to them, man. That's one thing I've never done. I started watching. I started to realize certain things that I did wrong. To piggyback off of Black as well. Enjoy your life, man. Laugh it up. Make
You
friends.
already.
Be cool people, man. Be people, man. If somebody look out for you, look out for them. Don't be that person, man. Enjoy your life. Remember, we only got one. We don't know how much time we got on it. So check up on your people. Tell everybody that you truly love. Tell them. Some people need to hear it. Us men need to hear it sometimes, man. From our homies, man. Respect to Derek. Derek always, Blaze. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for always telling me you love me, bro. Same thing with Cam, bro. Sometimes I need it. Sometimes that's all you just need to hear. And work hard. Don't let
Word,
nobody tell you you
word.
can't do nothing, man. If you can put your mind to it, if you got the heart, and if you got the drive, do it. Do it.
Yep. Do it.
Do it. And
Right.
then
Yep.
don't let nobody ever tell you you can't. Because that's the
Yep.
day they win and you lose. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody that's listening. I appreciate you, Blaze, for inviting me in. It was a blast. I had a great time talking with the guys. Hey, anytime you want me on, I'll be on for that Destiny podcast. I'll definitely listen in. I definitely want to hear what
100%
y'all gotta
Destiny,
say.
baby.
I definitely want to listen to what y'all gotta say because I've
Yeah, we're
never
gonna have to
touched
make
it.
that. Yeah, we're gonna have to make that happen, man. I'm downloading Destiny 2 right now as we speak, but I think we're gonna have to make that happen because I just think just like Call of Duty, this is my closing statement. I think just with like Call of Duty and Destiny, I would say like Call of Duty, Destiny, Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Pokemon, those five those five game series, and I would say like Street Fighter as well, six, those six series really is what makes me do what I do now, like with content and stuff like that. If it wasn't for me, playing Pokemon as a kid or like playing Call of Duty, growing up, or like finally overcoming my fears of Resident Evil as a kid and like getting into it, I don't think any of this shit would be possible. But I think is like with like Call of Duty, I think Destiny is really one of those games, like no bullshit. And I forgot the GOAT, of course, Skyrim. I mean, if it wasn't for like Destiny, Skyrim, and like Call of Duty, like those three games are just they're so close to my heart, man. And I just think like as much shit as I talk on Call of Duty, it really comes from love. Like this whole podcast is just like we're talking about it because we're passionate. We love this game, and yes, the nostalgia of it is there. I've been playing Call of Duty probably since longer than all of y'all. I've been playing Call of Duty since the very first game on PC. Like I've been playing since 2001, 2002 on a computer that had a fucking disk drive still. You know what I mean? Like this shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
for real.
mean? And
And
it's
it's
just
still
like
held up with the game.
I remember I bought my literal PS4 that I have is the Destiny 2 Glacier White PS4 because I bought my PS4 to play Destiny because I'm such a Halo fan. I had to play the next game, and that's why I bought Destiny 1. So it's like those two games just I'm so passionate about them, and it makes me sad that like Call of Duty shit, Destiny's kind of shit. You know what I mean? We ain't never gonna see Elder Scrolls 6. The day we see Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be the day I probably stop streaming. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'll probably be the day because I ain't gonna have time to stream for y'all no more when I'm playing fucking Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just not going to. I'm sorry. But I mean, um, just stay passionate. And everything that these three gentlemen said, just stay passionate. As I always say, if it wasn't for y'all and the listener, the viewers, everybody, there would be no BLAZEdxENFERNO. There'd be no Liddy Gang. So thank you to my guests. Seven, thank you for listening. Or you're just sitting there, you know what I mean, having a good time with us. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna have all of these gentlemen's links in the description for this podcast. So you can go follow my boy Alter on Instagram. I have my boy Zaz Instagram, or I have his Twitch up because we're gonna get him streaming. But I mean, we're
But
gonna
you can
have
put
his,
both. That's cool.
Get him
and
up.
then we're gonna get Black Instagram and Twitter up there for y'all, so y'all can go. I mean, not Twitter, Twitch, so y'all can go check them out. But this has been episode, I think, like 109. I mean, of the podcast. Hope you all enjoyed. That's all. I think that's all we got, man. I mean, go thieves, go
Thieves.
optic,
Green wall.
go A's,
Go Liddy
all
gang.
them boys, man. Go all them boys, man. I mean, go all them boys. Go Liddy gang.
No,
I mean,
no Lana phase.
I mean,
Yo,
drink water and make sure, yeah, definitely make sure y'all niggas hydrate because y'all niggas be stinking this summer. I've been peeping niggas out here. Yeah, I mean, just sweating
That's
and perspiring
crazy.
and not washing their body. Wash your ass. That's my final statement. I'm out of here. Deuces.